Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Seafoam Bay. Oh, let's see. So, last episode, we had three people, Oren, Alex, and Devlin, go and have an audience with...
Fly.
Oh, did I say... Yeah.
Sly! Couldn't hear McSly.
Go and visit the castle. During their time there, they got to meet the guy who runs the kitchens, Big Ben. They got to do a little bit of exploring, a little bit of scoping. They discovered...
A bit of casing. Remember, we were there to case the joint.
Yeah, but I only allowed you to roll
Because
if you
we
were
were
case. So, you know. But,
That's right.
inside jokes aside, you guys went to the top of the castle and found the audience hall where there was Uther. Actually, Uther talking with somebody. Who was he talking to?
Pendleton.
That's right, Alistair Pendleton. And if I remember right, he was discussing something to do with people going missing.
Well, with his courier missing, but also that, was he also discussing the fact that child labor vote list got leaked?
Oh, yeah, and got put on the front page of a tabloid. You're right.
We wouldn't know anything about that, though, especially not who owns the tabloid.
No, not at all.
And whose sister kind of works there, but only ever shows up for like 2 hours out of her 8-hour shift.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on here.
Yes, that was a jab at you.
I am on the ground getting information.
You're on the ground getting coffee.
My fingers are on the pulse. 10.
The caffeine pulse.
I already did it. Yeah, no, it's coffee, and then I also get the news on the pulse. On the pulse.
Is the news as cold as the coffee?
Coffee is sometimes hot. On the pulse.
I could go so many different directions with that. But asides, there were... Let's dig into that a little bit. Yes, you're right. Pendleton was there discussing people that had gone missing. One courier named Volk. In addition to... the headlines on a tabloid that in one night had managed to scoop, all three major news outlets, not once, but 3 times. One of those headlines involved the House of Lords split on that January 1st decision involving child labor. What were the other 2 headlines?
Attempted assassination and successful assassination.
Yeah.
And then there was a teeny tiny headline further down the page that went, "Go to the Blue Moon Cafe for the best coffee in town."
That's not.
Oh, so an
They also have
advertisement?
the tea.
Ad.
Yes, it's an ad.
I was gonna say it.
They also have
Uh-huh.
the tea.
They also have the tea. But, alright, so we've filled people in on that. What else? Yes, well, you guys, after Pendleton had left for your guys' conversation with Uther Ironbreaker, 2 other people showed up. Who were they?
Duh King.
It wasn't Junie.
I know, she's been busy.
The prince and
The ambassador.
water lady there.
Yes, the ambassador of Mormora. What was Nadia Sinclair there for? You cut out.
Was she there to speak to us specifically and be like, "Oh, mon chéri, you have saved me from all of the assassination attempts.
I don't think so. I don't
You
remember
have
what
been-
she was there for, but that was.
You have given us plenty of, how you say, evidence.
I mean, that's what she said when she was there. So there were no ulterior motives there, I'm sure. After she had
Was she
left,
looking for Ginny's sister?
well, now that you mention it, I believe she had said that she was unfamiliar with one of the people that was there, and she was curious where the other one had gone off to. But, all of that aside, after Nadia Sinclair had left, what was the discussion with the prince and with Uther?
Rebels, my lord.
There was discussion of rebels, but that was at the end. What was at the beginning? Why were you called there in the first place?
Oh, were we supposed to be investigating the Ivory Circle? We were like, bitch, we're already on that.
So there was that too. Why was he having you investigate these people, though?
The assassination attempt, guys.
Yeah,
There you
they were
go.
part of the assassination attempt. There was
I
also,
wasn't there.
was there a link to the House of Lords?
I'm not sure if there's a link to that.
Because we
So
did
it-
discuss that.
So in addition to the assassination attempt, Uther admitted that there had been rumors spreading of an assassination attempt potentially occurring in the future, not against an ambassador, not against someone from the House of Lords, but for the prince himself. Now,
Over
you
my
guys
dead
did
body.
over your dead body. Now, you guys did discuss several possibilities, not limited to, but including people in the nobility and all of the myriad reasons why they would want to have the prince offed, mostly involving them trying to seize power for themselves. There was a discussion about the Ivory Circle, and, well, Doomsday Cult's gonna doomsday, and their connections to all of this is already exceedingly vague as is. But, yes, then that last group at the end, the discussion of someone fomenting a rebellion. What did we have to say about that?
I mean, Aaron's mom had a really good idea, but no one wants to take them up on it.
What was that idea?
So,
Just let me get in a little closer. You just gotta find some people you don't like, okay? And you cut off their ears and you pull out their eyes. Okay? They gotta be alive when you do it too. And then you start putting them up on all the buildings. And then through witchy magic, they see and hear everything that those eyes and ears can hear. And then the prince owes the hags a favor, but that's beside the point.
Now, if you think it sounds nefarious with him whispering it, imagine if it's being said in rhyme by the thing under his hat.
I love it.
yeah, Rankle,
Yeah.
unbidden, came out from under the hat and started rhyme speaking in a voice that hurts my throat. I now know how Mira feels about Shambo.
Okay, I don't get that reference, but
You don't remember Shambo, the magic goblin? That Mira at one point was like, "This voice hurts my throat."
no, I don't remember Shambo.
Shambo.
So that being said, what happened after? So you guys had your conversation. The hag mother decided to interrupt, and then you guys left. What'd you do?
Well, we got
we got a nice special
bracelets.
trinket that we're not going to tell anybody about. That will let us get access to the prince and Ironbreaker in case of an emergency, as if we think there's like an attack coming.
Sorry, you just gave me the idea of something somewhere, like a metal plaque, just titled "Break Iron in case of emergency."
Break up.
He's probably got that as a tattoo. Ironbreaker.
Gotta love it. But you guys met somebody outside of the castle after you guys.
Alex.
Well, after you guys left. Yeah, and what did Alex do?
He had gifts for Ironbreaker, I think, and he went on to see if he could
Marry
get
my
the
sister,
number.
please.
Oh, that's right. Alex does want that to happen, doesn't he?
He's doing it's the first that matchmaker song from Mulan, but it's Alex as the matchmaker.
Stop it.
I'm gonna give Alex a chance to defend himself here.
Oh, he's totally wanting him to get married. I'm not arguing that. Oh.
So anyway, afterwards, you guys went home for the night. And Sylvester, who's not here, decided to go do some sleuthing and discovered a couple of things, which I will translate to you now. They have put a large bounty on the Jack of Kings heads, in addition to several other known large and or small-time vigilantes. And generally, it looks like things are not going so well. They have upped guard in several districts, including the Diamond District and Market Square. Diamond District and Market Square, while simultaneously decreasing, because they have to, pull from somewhere else, pulling all of those guards from places like the Hollows, Memorial Park, other places like that. Let's see, what other information? You guys went there looking for certain information. What was it? Or you guys sent Sylvester there to look for something. What was it?
Whether or not Volk was dead, and if he had gone to ground, where and why.
Gotcha. And the answer given to Sylvester was basically, well, I haven't heard of any deaths yet, but I'll get the information to you as soon as I can. And if anybody knows where he's going to be, it's going to be the courier service. So with that, I think we got to the next morning, did we not?
Yes, we were having breakfast.
That's right. So I think I'm going to start there. Alex, you've managed... Alex, how did your conversation with Uther go?
Fanboyish. But he tried very hard not to. But it was very obvious.
Gotcha.
He just mainly wanted to get caught up on what they had talked about. You know, what's the plan and all that, Stan.
Okay.
But yeah, it was just like, oh, it's a great pleasure getting to meet you and be here in your presence.
Right. Gotcha. At risk of dragging it out, more or less what you're being told is everything that we've just covered up to the end of the conversation. And that you got some targets. And, in addition, you have been given an item that will allow you to basically see the prince whenever you need. You're being told not to abuse it, but... Oh, Bodhi, you don't have to do that. I don't have anything to hydrate with, y'all. I guess we gotta hydrate, though.
I got bottles of water.
I see.
Okay. Thank you both. And so, you've had that conversation. Was there anything special you were wanting to ask Uther? This is meeting him in his office.
I mean, there's that desire that I want to be like, marry my sister, please. But also, Alex has enough tact not to try to push that. So
Maybe the best you do is just mention, yes, okay. You mention since blah, blah, blah. Cannot talk today. You mentioned your sister somehow.
Yeah. I found a way to like slip her in a conversation about how I really want her to be happy and be with someone that will take care of her, and I'm not approving of her current relationship status. And then I just changed the topic, like.
Okay. Well, we'll leave that where it is for the moment. But then afterwards, in the evening, you head home.
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me. So, morning breaks. It's a little later than usual for you, but sunshine is coming through the windows. Fresh clothes have already been laid out for you. What's going on?
I'd go down for breakfast like normal.
Go down for breakfast. Okay. This is after the conversation with Wisteria that the two of you have had. So there is Oren and Devlin there. Sylvester is once again nowhere to be seen.
So they're already up. Yeah, I wave them.
Yeah, they're already there.
Like, morning, guys.
You and your brother sure do sleep in an awful lot, don't you?
Oh yeah, sleep is healthy for you. It's how I get this big, strong body.
Are you sure it's not just your genetics and overeating?
Hey.
What?
Shit, what's his name?
If it weren't for Jasper, I think you would have eaten me out of house and home by now.
Was it Jasper or Jeffries?
Jeffries, not Jasper. Yeah,
Oh.
Jeffries.
I'm like, Jeffries only makes sure we eat the healthy food. Definitely not overeating. If it was genetics, you'd also be So what's for what's for breakfast?
Finish the sentence. Finish it.
You'll
Do
keep
it.
all of your fingers today if you're careful.
Just nuts.
So
He knows where he was going.
what's on your to-do list today?
I have no idea. Both in and out of character.
Well, sounds like you need to catch up with these two. I have some work to do in the office, so I will at least see you later. With luck, maybe you two?
Probably.
More than likely. We seem to be drawn together.
They've
Like
taken
magnets.
residence in my house.
Yes, we have.
And with that, yeah, she stands up and before she's left the room, Jeffries has already cleaned her spot on the table. And she's up the stairs and gone. So what's the plan for you three?
We'll
Because
split
I know
you two.
I was gonna say.
Look, I'm the
Nobody's-
strong one. I'm not the smart one here, y'all. I mean, I can recommend that we go wander around and try to look for suspicious figures, but that's not going to really help too much.
When's that festival that we're supposed to be meeting the Ivory Circle person who thinks we're part of their group?
Sunday. It is Tuesday.
So we got a bit. Well, if we've got plenty of time to wait then we should probably continue to try to find out what happened to Volk. Or we could try to work on our little deal with Acheron.
Well, I've helped us make a step in that direction, at least. So,
Okay.
so Volk worked for the Pendletons, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, so they're short one courier. Maybe I can weasel my way into that position or someplace close to it to hear what's going on.
Okay. So where do you guys start? Because if we go over to your threads, they're at the bottom of the journal tab for the group. I did put Arn, Devlin, and Alex met with Uther Ironbreaker and Prince Sebastian Tavanos. It was revealed that in addition to the attempts on the ambassador's life, there are rumors of an assassination attempt on the young prince's life.
Yes.
You've each been asked to investigate these rumors. But in addition, I believe, Devlin, you had mentioned, I will add this to your personal thread, but you had mentioned interest in trying to look for these rebels in addition to
Yes, and the first
The
place
Ivory
to look
Circle.
is the people who would most benefit, and that would be the Pendletons.
Okay.
Another sneaky trick. 2 birds, 1 stone.
That's not a bad idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to
I don't know where they're going, but I'm going to take 10 minutes to make me a horsey.
Oh,
Nay.
A skeletal horse.
I want one.
what? What?
Probably shouldn't make it a skeletal horse in the middle of town.
I want one.
It'll work if I want to make a big show of having magic, if I'm going to try and get a job with the Pendletons.
Make it like a spectral glowing horse. Skeletal horse might scare the peasants.
Oh, fuck 'em, I want one.
A spectral horse can scare them too. It doesn't.
They're easily scared. Don't you let these naysayers detract from your beautiful work. I want one.
I mean, it takes me 10 minutes to make something that'll last for 8 hours. I'll take the 10 minutes to make it cool.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, I can't remember the name of what's-her-face's bar, LT's.
The elemental.
That's it,
Elemental.
the Elemental, so I can make a show of it and go to talk to LT.
Gotcha. That's right. It was recommended to you that LT's place was as good as any to start. Okay. Is anybody going with you?
Well, no one
I'll
can
go
ride
with.
with me, unfortunately.
Oh.
Oh no.
I mean, it's got
But
a
I'll
range
tell
of
them where
30
I'm
feet.
going, because I'm going there, and hopefully
Oh, wait,
after that,
range.
to wherever the Pendletons do their recruiting and job interviews, and then after that to what's the name? Of
Can I
Bam.
quickly point out something with Marvelous Mount? Yeah.
Mhm.
It can bear the target with any carried possessions. There's no weight limit to this. So as long as you could be overburdened up the ass, and the horse could still carry you at a speed of 40 feet. I just want to point this out. If you ever just need to like pick up 6 people at once and then just like, yeah, these are my possessions.
Oh,
Dead bodies,
dead bodies, sure, but living people can't ride with me.
large
They have to get me
bags
the
of
bag
gold,
holding.
I think that
huge
I
tracts
think-
of land.
I think that if people want to be possessions, you could be like,
That's a whole consent issue we don't need to deal with. Right
Yeah,
well, I
I'm-
mean, if they are
I'm gonna
consenting
leave-
to be objectified, I think you should be able to carry them on your spectral / skeletal horse.
I'm going to
Anyways.
leave that to the boss and just not have that on. He can do that in his shorts.
Then after that, I'll tell them my itinerary. It's the Elemental, hopefully to the Pendleton house to get an interview, and possibly to the Greymore house after that, because that's the next possible to investigate.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I'll probably still have several hours left on my horse to just
Probably.
find wherever people are and talk to them.
Finding people and talking to them. Exciting. All right. What does that lead? Are you guys going to divide and conquer?
I think for this, I just don't know if Arin has any good ins to get in with like the courier group or with the I forget the acronym. The good old boys club.
I mean, you can always go undercover. That is an option for you.
It is true.
That's not going to be easy with that hat.
Well, and each of you does have a piece of moonstone. Each of you, if you wanted to, could go get a disguise kit or that magic disguise item from Acheron at any time.
That's probably a good idea.
Just something to think about.
Or sell it.
Or sell it for $1 billion.
The Bodekai says that the stream is very quiet.
Well, maybe he should turn himself up. Hold on one second.
Like, that is a question. Have you considered turning it up? Hold on.
Why do we have
Especially
Apple
since-
TV rewards?
What's that?
Apparently, there's Apple TV Plus rewards enabled on the channel.
Oh, okay.
So if you buy one new sub, you get 3 months of Apple TV Plus.
Okay.
Yeah,
Never
because
buy
there's a
sub for
game
all that's
versus
going on.
voice. I put it from the...
Apple deserves no money.
Is it better on his end now?
I fixed it, yeah. No problem.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
a fucking internal issue. We got crowd struck. His headphones got crowd struck.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys want to talk about that? I don't want to talk about that. Thousands of dollars it costs to get uncrowd struck out of Detroit. We could sometime when you're ready.
God, I can only imagine. Okay. Real fast. But, Oren, so what is the plan for Oren? What is Oren's first stop?
Probably Acheron's.
Acheron. Okay, and Alex, are you going to follow along with one or the other? Or are you going to go do
Yeah.
something else?
I'm gonna go to Acheron's first as well. I
Okay.
stand out way too much.
Yeah, those different colored eyes don't help.
And that I'm a recognizable figure. Even like,
Well, not that no. I'm
yeah,
joking.
like the regular peasant probably won't recognize me, but like any noble would be like, "Oh, you're part of the Cooper family."
What? How could you tell?
They'd have to know. It's their job.
Mhm.
The Habsburg girl.
Eee. So, okay. These headphones are out to make me look bad. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. So, we've got that figured out. As you guys are headed your own separate ways, I'm going to cut over to somebody we haven't heard from in a minute. Junie,
Hi.
what are you doing on this fine morning?
Man, so listen. I don't know what anybody else has been doing, but I have been running my literal tail off trying to get a lead because I'm trying to have a reason to get coffee every day and spend several hours with my pulse on America, my
Mhm.
pulse on Seafoam Bay. And
So you're
Things have changed.
getting cold coffee.
I'm currently at the Blue Moon getting coffee.
So, things have changed for you very dramatically in the past, 48 hours?
Oh yeah? How so?
Well, for one, Connie is now officially running the place day to day.
Right. Which is great.
Which is great, but also means she is not there exactly whenever you need her, like she used to be.
Right, which is frustrating.
Because basically what she's done is, look, I don't have a time to be a writer or an investigative journalist anymore. I'm basically been tied to a desk by your sister. Not that I'm bitter. But that means I need something from you.
Yeah.
She's basically said, look, we've got an opening for a beat reporter now. You want it? I need you in it.
Yes, that's why I'm getting coffee. Because I'm here for it. Trying to get my finger on the pulse of Seafoam Bay.
But that means I'm going to need your first article this Wednesday.
Fuck. What day is it?
Tuesday. You were probably told that the day after the gala, which was a Saturday. So you were told that on Sunday.
Okay. She's been panicking. She's been absolutely panicking. She's been ordering coffee early in the morning whenever like other people would show up to like start business.
Mhm.
And she's been like sitting down in the corner being a wallflower, listening into what these fuckers have had to say. Most of them are bitching about their jobs. Occasionally she's getting a little bit of information where it's like, did you know that this lordship did X, Y, and Z? And she's like, oh fuck, follow up. And she's just like trying to just get a lead somewhere. And it's all been trash. She's just like, am I not a good reporter?
What? Nepotism? Who?
Did I get the job because of my sister? Can I get some more coffee from my sister while I see if I got this job from my sister? She's and internally there's like a thing in the back of her head, which is she's just like, you know, you could just steal stuff for a living and it'd be a whole lot easier. You could just, you know how much money you'd make if you just stole shit for a living instead of doing this trash? Is this just
You know,
a cover
I've
for
seen
stealing
you
shit?
with a lot of emotions on your face before, but this is a new one.
Who is this?
Comes from right above your head, on the booth, from the booth right behind you.
She's gonna go, oh yeah, who's telling? And she's gonna turn around.
It's Grand Eyes leaning on top of the booth, just
Jeez.
staring down.
Oh shit. Junie's gonna like throw her shit down and put her head in her hands on the table and go, if I want to keep my job, I have to have a pretty good story like tomorrow. And I don't have shit.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
They handed you this today and want you to have it done tomorrow?
If I tell you yes, but the answer is not yes, will you judge me?
Absolutely not.
Okay, no, they gave it to me Sunday.
That's fair. I mean, but you said if you want to keep this job. She says, getting off of the booth, coming around to sit across the table from you.
Right. I kind
You-
of have to keep the job.
Why?
I think that she is gonna lean in, and these thoughts that she's had in her brain that aren't allowed to come out are coming out just a little bit and just for her. And she's gonna lean in really, really close, and she's gonna look around just a little bit because she knows that the walls have ears. And she's gonna, as quietly as possible, say, sometimes a job is a cover, and you and I both know that. And I think I have to
Ooh,
keep it.
like a secret identity?
Maybe a little.
Well, I've got one for you, if you want.
Yes, I'll take anything.
So,
Is it kind of true?
well, if this flyer's to be believed it is, she says, pulling out from her pocket a folded piece of paper, opens it, slides it in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
It is a bounty notice. Wanted dead or alive. It's a picture of a silhouette with a question mark in the center of it.
Mm-hmm.
And at the top, it says name, Jack of Kings.
Mm-hmm.
Wanted by... Excuse me.
Everybody.
Well, wanted bounty posted by the Pendleton family.
Hmm.
Reward,
Uh-huh.
1 million gold.
Yeah, She's
Dead
gonna
or
look at-
alive.
that's sick. He's gonna look at it and be like, "Why the fuck do the Pendletons want this person?"
I don't know. But you could always just quit your journalism and we could become bounty hunters.
We could
After
become
all,
bounty
there have been a
hunters.
whole lot of bounties posted up on that board out by, where does Sly's ex like to hang out?
Oh,
that
which
place-
one is that one?
Which one
I
is
can
Sly
never-
or which one is his ex?
Which one is the ex? I can never remember what the ex. Who the ex is.
She's the cute blonde one.
Is it
Yeah.
Donna?
Marietta. No, it's not fucking Donna. God damn. No, it's the Marietta. That's her name. Yeah.
Right, the cute
But,
one. Honestly,
yeah.
he made choices, didn't he?
But yeah, no, the bounty board is abso-frickin-lutely full. Oh god, what's the place? It's this dumb little adventurers guild down in the Diamond District. Run by that gnome with his cute dog.
Yeah, I know the one.
Okay, you know the one that I
Yeah.
I don't remember the name.
I thought
Sorry.
we established from Flanagan's own mouth that DOG is hot.
Oh, I know, with that hot dog. With the hot
The
dog.
hot
Fuck
dog.
off.
The glizzy!
Oh, fuck off with your glizzies. I only learned what a glizzy was like last week. Shut up. Fucking gross.
Fucking
Hot
Annoying.
dog. We live in the worst timeline. Hot dogs are called glizzies now. Feet are called dogs.
They've always been called dogs, haven't they? Because the dogs be barking.
Yeah, put those grippers away.
Ew, I hate it.
Okay, so getting us,
Like, yeah.
steering us
Nice
away
guy
from
with the
that.
dog. My sister
Yeah.
used to run with him.
Oh shit! No, really? Well then,
Yeah.
does that mean you have an in? Maybe
I
we can
don't
get
have an
scoops
in.
before. Oh, we can get scoops before he puts them on the board, maybe. But okay, whatever. But if you don't want to go for the big shot like one of these, she says, pulling it
Mhm.
back. They've got like, is it 8 bounties right now? One's already been taken down. They got that person. But
Who'd they
it
get?
looks. Oh, Ren? I don't remember. Look, small time guy wanted to be a vigilante. Whatever.
What if I, and with your help if you feel so inclined, wrote a story about the bounty board? It's looking quite heinous right now. Why don't we talk a little bit of what these guys and ladies in these they-thems of mayhem have done? And we just sort of, we don't have to sensationalize it. Surely it's
Could you
pretty
interview them?
sensational. Oh, fuck, do you think we could interview them? Oh, shit. But we
Because
can't,
there
we
are
can't
two
do
on-
bounty.
There are 2 on there that I recognize the names of. Trick Shot
I could kiss you right now.
and Tiger Shark.
We should. I would like to. So, on the record conversation, but I won't take the bounty. And then also some of these people, who knows what they're all about. We should fucking... I should give you half my salary just for the option.
Oh, come on. We know, we've both seen your place, and we both know you need it more than I do.
That is really cruel. My place is really nice.
It is. It is.
It's
Don't you live in a
nice.
warehouse?
I live in a warehouse full of stolen shit. Yeah, it's really nice there.
I'm telling
And
the Coast Guard.
Don't you dare, I'll cut you. Like, that's the one place
And-
fucking Judy will fight your ass. Not.
And I mean, if we really wanted to get specific, you could always ask where I live, and then we go through the whole game of I live in your warehouse without you knowing.
Do you though?
No, only sometimes.
I figured you showed up at my place every once in a while. Things don't get moved, and I'm okay with that. And I have incredible OCD, so I know when things get moved.
I was gonna say, nothing that's gone missing you've noticed yet, so I'm fine.
Shit. Why are you like this? Anyway, is it stuff that's gonna make my heart sad? Because if so, I'll cut you right here at the Blue Moon.
I don't know, you haven't noticed yet, so probably not.
I need you to bring that shit back. I don't care what it is, just bring it back.
Is this all it really takes to get you worked up?
A little bit, mostly because you're the only person who really truly knows where I live and what I do for my hobbies. So, yeah.
I was going to say, it's not for a living, because you would have starved by now.
You say that, and yet I could probably sell all the things. Why am I justifying this? I'm gonna stop that now. I'm not justifying this with you. You want to come with me, and also let's get an interview with Trick Shot. Let's start there. Or let's get an interview with
Okay.
Tiger Lily. Wait a minute, is Trick Shot Garza's character?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's hold on that one and let's try to get an interview with Trick Shot
Tiger
next
Shark?
time. Let's try to get Tiger Shark now. Because I only have a day. I don't have time to wait.
Man, it is really gonna piss Sylvester off to know that
That you interviewed.
right,
Shark and
that
not
he
him.
got fucking passed over because he wasn't here.
Only because he's not here, and that's really it. So otherwise,
Oh
I'd
no,
be like
but
100% on
it's
board.
perfect because it
Just
feeds
show up,
in.
forehead.
Just show up for it. Fuck. Yeah, it's a good time.
Okay. She goes, okay. Do you know where to find Tiger Shark?
You just said you knew where to find Tiger Shark. I assumed
No,
you
no,
did.
no, no, no. I said it was a name you might recognize.
Oh, well, sure. Yes. Out of character, does Junie know that Trick Shot is Sly? Not Sly. Is it Sly?
Yeah, Sly.
Mm-hmm. I feel
I'm
like
trying
she
to-
would have.
You weren't there with us when there was that time very recently where he was like, oh yeah, it's something Trick Shot, and we all went, who? And he went, it's Trick Shot's me.
Oh no! Surely someone sent her a bird that said, "Yo, Sly is Trick Shot, yo."
No, because we're
Shit.
playing up the whole who. Mostly
Right.
because he keeps calling Orin Detective Stick Ass.
Yeah, it's fair. Shit.
Grand Eyes goes, but we do know where she's hanging out
Okay.
every night.
Yeah. Where's that?
Oh,
It's
she
not-
pulls out another bounty, slides it across. This one is another silhouette, but it says Tiger Shark on it. This one is actually from the city, not the Pendletons. Bounty's 100,000 gold.
Oh, that's not a lot of gold.
She goes, considering most people live off 4 gold a month, just be careful who you say that to.
I was about to say,
Right.
bitch!
She has a lot of shit in her warehouse. What are you talking about?
Amy, that'd be the equivalent of you picked up something and it said wanted dead or alive $7 million or something, and you were like, that's not a lot of money.
That's not a lot of money.
I think that says
Okay, that's
more about Juniper than it does about Amy.
Maybe.
I mean,
'Cause
she
Amy could
is
use it.
technically a magic nepo baby.
Oh no, she's a magic Nepo baby.
I wasn't going to say that. You said that, not me.
I did. Because I believe, unlike that trash rag, the evening whispers in the truth.
Who's quit talking shit about my paper?
Junie's
How dare you
warehouse.
talk about the sun that way?
How dare you talk about and besmirch the name of the National Enquirer?
Oh no, man! I think that the Evening Whispers has it right because they are so below the radar that people don't realize the shit is like legit. Like, are there aliens from another planet? Do we know more? Like let's find out more.
unironically-
And then they just came out with Starfighter Second Edition, and it's like, yeah, it's just not in this universe.
Unironically, I love the idea of a fantasy setting where there's a character who is a I want to believe X-Files alien truther.
Is his name Orin Wildgrasp?
No, he doesn't believe in aliens. Orin doesn't even... Orin probably believes in the firmament.
Dude.
The idea that the sky is... It's the idea that the sky is a solid object above us.
Oh no. Oh no.
Orin's
That's
from
rough.
fucking Bumtown in the middle of the fucking... What is, in real world, a national park.
Well, you
We're
know,
lucky that he knows anything.
if you ever decide to turn this into a different type of campaign, Starfighter is now officially compatible with Pathfinder 2.
I already suggested making a Solarian.
Oh my god!
We all get abducted by Kasathans.
Oh
No, Isekai. He's like,
Oh
hey,
no,
buddy.
no! I can just see it.
Hey.
I can just see it. A fucking drop pod comes out of space, lands right in the center of town square. Small, stark white, rat-like figure crawls out of this pod. Hey, guys, look. No, you. I'm talking to you. Get in the ship. I don't have time to explain. Get in the fucking ship.
What if it was
Wait a minute.
Get in,
Skinner
losers. We're
that
going
made
on a
for-
fucking field trip to Bailey Town.
Hold on, are we just
Skitterman.
picking up Fire Strike again? Is that what's happening right now? Hold on, wait, I have questions. I will send you some shit. What are we doing?
Oh, God.
Only if we somehow find a way to bring in Starfinder's mech combat into Pathfinder.
We could do this. I don't have all those rules yet. They didn't bring them.
Yeah, mechs, buddy.
So it's just Lancer.
Yes.
So just Lance. Oh, God.
Just Lancer.
I'm
You
no
are-
good at running Lancer campaigns.
Look to
I'm
the
not great
Lich.
at politics.
Look to the Lich like Pathfinder, not the Lancer Lich, and go, you are not immune to Omnigun.
Oh no.
No one is immune to Omnigun.
It's so fucking funny.
Someone once surmised that Horcruxes are not immune to
Immune to,
Omnigun. So
nothing
what
is
is
immune to the Omnigun.
I don't even know what an Omnigun is.
So the
So in
Omnigun is a
Lancer-
gun.
in the Pegasus, that little mech, whatever? One of its guns is called the Omnigun. Basically, its rule is, as a free action once a round, you can deal 1 damage to anything. Anything. There's no negation, no nothing. Specifically, it says, no rule in this book or any other can mitigate the 1 damage.
Okay, yes, for sure.
doesn't
So
say-
Horcruxes
it-
can be hit by the Omnigun. I get it now. That's
It
good
doesn't
shit.
say rule book, it just says book.
Just book, any book. Oh fuck, are we living in a book? Are we getting hit with an Omnigun? I'm very excited.
Well, the joke is that the Omnigun they have made a paracausal gun in the sense that it breaks causality by also refusing to be altered by real world rules.
You can do
Mhm, mhm.
1 damage to the GM with the Omnigun.
Shut up. Holy shit.
Yeah, every time you hit them with the Omnigun, they accidentally step on a D4.
No,
Oh,
one of the
no.
roommates has to walk into their room and just flick them on the forehead. One
All
thing.
right, I've decided rocks fall, everybody dies just because of that. I can't risk it.
Can't risk. Lancer's
The
banned
end.
from this server.
Fuck. Oh, I'm gonna
What?
be sad.
Okay,
Okay, back. So, Tiger Gun, Tiger Lily, Tiger Shark.
Tiger Shark. Yep.
Tiger Shark, thank you. Tiger Shark, let's find this bitch. Where's she kicking it at with this $9 million bounty on her head that I totally blew off and was like, that's not a big deal, even though it clearly is. But also, Junie doesn't need the money because she's a magic Nepo baby.
She points on the bounty. No, fuck you, Daniel. Stop it. Okay, she points to another section on the bounty, and it just says, last seen Memorial Park. I'm gonna guess she's taken over for, what's his face? Trick shot, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that guy yet. I've heard about him. Did you get any tells?
Which one? Trick shot or Tiger Shark?
Trick shot.
I've only ever seen him on the rooftops like once.
Oh shit, he's that kind of guy?
Oh, it's the cape, it's the dark
Oh, no.
clothes brooding on the rooftops. Yes.
Oh no, that guy needs
Uh-huh.
a life. Fuck.
He needs something, and I don't know if anybody that doesn't have a degree in psychology can give it to him.
Like my buddy Oren could probably tell him what's up with this fucking life.
You know who has a degree in psychology?
Your mom.
Donna.
Oh no. Which one's Donna?
You didn't meet
You-
Donna. This was their.
No one
No,
has
you
met
didn't.
Donna.
No one has met Donna, but you wish you
She's
had.
there anyways.
Donna is a lady of the night. We'll just call her that, because that's
Female dwarf lady of the night who made Sly feel things that he's never felt before.
Let's not talk about this anymore.
Aye,
Yeah, that's-
Donna.
Yeah. That's
I
good
didn't
shit.
want to. I don't even know if you can call that. Anyway, she goes. But I did notice that Trickshot has an awful lot of hideouts around town. What if we just decided to stake one of them out until she showed up tonight?
I like it. I like that idea. We should. And I'm also a little nervous because this is sort of like my last ditch effort to keep this fucking job. I need a backup plan just in case.
Well, a little birdie, and by a little birdie I mean Elty, mentioned that your buddy's got an invite to go talk to the prince.
These motherfuckers. She's gonna write it down and she's still gonna be mad about it. These motherfuckers don't call a bitch. Don't fucking let her know that she's fucking yeah. Yeah, okay. Cool.
Mail call! Mail
Bitch.
call!
What? What do you mean?
Stepping into the coffee shop is the courier.
Yeah.
Looking for one. I can't read this. Moon Garden? She goes, Moon Garden in a Moon Garden shop. That's funny.
Hate it. Shut up. She's gonna raise her hand. Shut up.
Moon Garden? Moon Garden?
It's really good. Stop it.
Ah, there you go. All right. I'm sorry. What's your first name, miss? It just I'm having some trouble reading the first name on this, making sure I have the right person.
What's the first letter?
A J?
It's Juniper.
Oh, Juniper. Okay, thanks. Here you go.
Thank you.
Everybody is looking. Everybody is looking.
I'm just gonna put it in my pocket. Just be like, nope. Just,
You'll
look
take half a second. It is
okay.
It is plain vellum paper, plain vellum envelope, and on the center of the fold is the seal of the crown.
Oh, no. Okay, now she's
So-
curious. She's gonna pop it.
He just tips his hat, and I'll see you next time you get any messages. Sorry, that one's a
Sure.
little late.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. You're so loud. Do you have to be loud all the time?
He's already turned around and left.
She's gonna pop it and read it because everybody's already looking anyways. Point to even fucking.
This is a letter that is dated a couple of days ago, Sunday. For you, addressed to you from Uther, to meet with you and your friends at earliest convenience.
Oh, it's really neat. I guess it's not just them; it's me too. That's nice. Do you
What?
want to go to the palace? Your friends.
Trying to remember if they'll recognize me from the last time I was there.
Did you steal anything the last time you were there?
What else is there to do at a boring old castle?
Okay, fair.
As long as we stay away from that door, I think we should be okay.
Sure. Okay, listen. If they recognize you, I am 100% gonna say I'm not with you. I'm just letting you know up front.
As long as we stay away from the door, that's fine.
Which door?
You haven't seen the door there?
What's the door?
Can Oren or Devlin explain what the door is while I go grab something to drink?
Imagine a great big door with a dragon's eye set in the center of it that will look around, look at you, tell you if you look like someone on the list or not. And most likely not, and not let you in.
are not worthy.
And if you do look like someone, they will have other requirements.
What kind of requirements?
You have to sound like them. You have to know something too.
Oh.
It's something you are, something you know, and something you have. So you might need to have some sort of weird key with you. So, yeah,
Okay.
three levels of authentication.
That's more levels of authentication than most websites have. So.
Yep.
Got it. All right, so I'm definitely not going to be able to bring this lady with me.
Well, not if you're gonna go in the door, which
I don't
you're
know
not.
Is it the main door? What is this door for? What's behind the door?
It leads
A
to
new car!
I mean, I could use it. Yeah.
It leads to the good stuff.
I want the good
You won't
stuff.
you won't be going that way right now.
Not yet. Give
Going
it
to
time.
Luther's
You're not
office.
going into the treasury today?
It's a treasury? Fuck.
That's the treasury door, yeah.
I'll go into the treasury sometime. Wait a minute. Can I disguise self? I totally can.
Mm-hmm.
I could try.
That's authentication step 1.
Right. Mhm. Okay.
Hello, Earth to Lotus. We going or not? When are we going?
Earth
How long
to
have we got?
whom, madam?
Yeah, sorry. I asked Junie.
You've not met my sister yet. You can't do it.
It
Shit.
didn't happen.
Junie hasn't met her sister yet. I just don't know if I can roleplay with myself right now. Which is the only reason why I'm like, let it go, let it go. You cannot be Lotus. You could be. I don't know. I'll give you some tips. So we'll have Boat come on sometime and let him be Lotus. He has no idea what he's getting into.
No, because it would be easier to let him play Junie.
I think it would be. Junie's like a good, easy blank slate. She likes to steal things. She's asexual. Ish. Adjacent.
You know, there's a lot more important
Yeah,
things
she just
involving
had to be a
Junie than that at the
fuckboy
moment,
stupid.
too.
I know. I know. She's also a magic Nepo baby. That's the thing we've established in this episode.
That's probably the most important thing, yeah.
Very important.
So,
God damn.
okay.
Yeah, all right. Let's go fucking hide out for this shit. And I guess I gotta fucking probably hit up this group that I've been rolling with. She's like looking at the paper. She's like, I need to see if maybe they went or not. I don't know. Because I don't know if it's like should I go alone? Like, do we all have to go together? There's not a whole lot of information on here. And if they've already gone, if I missed my window to go, like...
That's a good point.
lots of it.
Well,
Yeah.
let me think here, she says. She closes her eyes and thinks real hard, and she goes, well, they'll be at Cooper Estate for the next 15 minutes or so.
How do you know this? How do you know they're going to be
A
at Cooper
magician
Estate?
never reveals her secrets.
I think one day you will reveal yours to me and I shall reveal mine to you. And then we shall start a beautiful relationship in which we will have 50 bedrooms and we will sleep in the same room and they will say historians will say they were just roommates.
See, the problem with that, Junie, is you're already an open book.
You don't know that. I'm open enough. That's it. Open enough.
Open book. All right, so are we going?
Yes, we're fucking going. She's gonna get her coffee to go. She's already fucking out the door. She's going.
Yeah. No, yeah. Grand Eyes, you just have to accept walking around with her that she's following or ahead of you somewhere because she does her whole shadow thing, disappears into the ground. You see her pop up somewhere, steal something, disappear again, pop up,
What the
steal
fuck?
something, disappear again.
I really love how she works. I love everything about it. I am always enthralled with it. Like, I'm always like, where's she gonna pop up? Because I'm the only one that really knows the shtick, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm always pleasantly surprised. And sometimes she shows up where I think she will, and that just like internally, Junie's like, ha, got her. But she would never, like, outwardly, like, because it's not that way. It's like a fun little game in her brain.
Yeah. Nice. So you guys make your way through the Diamond District down to, excuse me, the Cooper Estate, and are at the front of the gates about the time the three of you are headed out. So lo, you look and saw a rider upon a pale horse. And its rider was Death.
Dude, actually though, do you have a skeleton horse?
Yes.
She's gonna lose her shit. She's gonna be so excited. Can I ride it? Can I ride it? So pretty. Can I pet it? Can I pet it? Can I pet it?
You can pet it. You can't ride
She's,
it.
she's gonna pet the horse. She's just all bony, right?
This horse
Yep.
is
Mhm.
Just a
amazing.
weird
Like a
bony
xylophone.
horse.
Give it a lick.
Ew.
Tastes just like raisins.
Where are you guys going as she's fucking petting this weird ass horse? Where are you guys going?
I'm going for job interviews.
Shit, where?
Well, I'm going to see if the Pendletons want to hire me.
For
And
what?
then maybe the Greymoors.
To do what? She continues to xylophone this horse.
Well, they're missing a courier. So maybe I'll get hired there. And at that point, I'll be able to look into whether they're trying to plot against the crown.
I love that. Have you ever considered working for the Evening Whispers? She's petting this fucking horse.
Just lets the just see if they're plotting against the crown in one ear out the other.
Yeah. But it's not. She heard it. She's just making conversation.
Mhm.
Like everybody's plotting against the crown, right? That's what all the fucking lords are doing. She's petting this fucking horse.
Who else is around right now?
Everybody.
Oh, good. Oh, and
So,
Grandeyes,
Alex-
this new person.
Oh no, there's no
shit.
Grandize.
Oh,
Oh yeah, she probably was like, should probably really just roll her eyes as she continues to pet this fucking xylophone.
I'm not sure anybody in the group's ever met Grandize.
That's okay. She can be a figment of
does
my
Grandeyes
imagination.
really exist?
Maybe not. We don't know.
Figment of Junie's imagination.
Hmm.
I mean, Arin's like seen a vision of Grandize, but has never like seen Grandize.
I met Grandize, right? Or no, I
Did
met
you?
Tiger Shark.
You met Tiger
Never mind.
Shark.
Shit, I gotta go find that lady. I don't know if you say that out loud.
No,
she's
no,
gonna
no.
be
This
like,
is just
Judy's gonna be like, I have to go find Tiger Shark so that I can get an interview so I can get my job.
out of character. Alex has no idea where to find her, so that is not going to help you.
she just fucking at this point she's taking her knuckles and she's wrapping them against the fucking bones of this horse, just like, and she's just really stimming on it. She's just fucking
What about,
she's stimming on it.
What about Orin?
You're muted. I can hear you from the other room.
I have to mute, or not mute. I have to lamp. But let's see.
I don't get the mute button on my thing is starting to get weird. Arin would say that. How would he say it? Well, I gotta go see a man about. Looks down at his nice, newly pressed suit. The collar is
It's
somehow
already
already
wrinkling.
fucked up.
Yes.
No, he goes, well, not a suit, but maybe a. What's fancier than a suit? No.
I
A tuxedo.
I heard Speedo, but
Sorry, a tuxedo. I was over on the other side.
I thought I heard
A tuxedo?
Speedo.
A speedo. Yeah. No, go in undies and you'll be great. They don't wrinkle or anything.
tuxedo, huh?
Tuxedo Man.
Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba.
That's what I was, tuxedo mask, and then everyone in the campaign will think I'm the coolest of all of the vigilantes.
Right. So.
Did this turn into a vigilante campaign? Because I still like to steal things.
Yeah, you're
No.
Catwoman.
Fuck. Okay, that's fine.
By the way, who says vigilantes don't steal things?
I mean that.
Yeah, I didn't hear her. I just heard, I mean that. So, let's see. So you guys each relay to each other what you're doing. Are you guys what's going on now? Because you guys haven't seen Juniper in 2 days, something like that. Last you remember, she was going to go have a late night breakfast lunch thing, late night breakfast with Wisteria,
I mean,
and haven't seen
being
her since.
honest, from Arin's point of view, Arin is so confused by Juniper, but has just kind of given up on ever figuring Juniper out.
And way.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
How? Wait a minute. I have so many questions. How is she? Why?
Because you like show up and you're super invested for a little bit, then you disappear.
Yeah.
Like no contact for like a month. Then you come back, nothing's changed, but now you've got some harebrained scheme going on.
I like that about my character. Honestly, I kind of like I'm here for it.
Well, I
Like,
was gonna say,
I would fully think that if this was like a modern setting, it would be so fitting. Junie disappears for a little bit. She comes back and she's trying to get us involved in some crypto scam.
No. You guys, NFTs are the wave of the future. I just got some really good information.
Oh
I'm
my
on
god.
MLM.
guys, wave of the future.
What is it? Have you heard of Mary
NFTs.
Kay?
Have you heard of Lulamon?
LuLaRoe? Have you heard of
Lululemon.
LuLaRoe?
Avon.
Fucking in it. Avon. Okay, what's the other one? What's the big one? Oh, there's so many. Have you heard of Plexus? You can lose weight on Plexus.
No. She comes back and she's like, "You guys, I have figured out a healthcare revolution. You just
can
have to
also
mix borax into your water."
No. Do you want to murder
I was
the
going to say I
population
could
by
also-
accident?
God, I could also lose weight by going on a hunger strike too. That sounds more appetizing.
You could. Ugh, that'd be awful.
Have you? The whole borax thing led to one of the best jokes I heard from a Gen Zer who said, well, Grandma, you all laughed at us during the Tide Pods, but who's taking snacks out of the laundry room now?"
Oh fucking shit! God damn.
Nice.
Vicious. Okay. Yeah, because now that I'm looking at the threads that are Junie specific, Junie's current day job in the Evening Whispers is under new employment. Yeah. Junie and Grandize have been given information about the empty ? Estates in the quarantine district. Yeah, they haven't done anything with that either yet. Junie and Grandize have ripped off Gunther of General Gunther fame. Who knows what fallout will occur from that? And then Grandize found important documents during the gala. I wonder what they contain. So she's getting into plenty of trouble while you guys are not seeing her, I'm sure.
Yeah, but as far as Oren knows, like, she is legitimately off convincing people to, I don't know, eat Botox.
Was she there when you guys fought the Ivory Circle? No, she wasn't there.
No.
She was not.
She was only there for the aftermath when we were dragging someone who was constantly getting Five Nights at Freddy's jump scared by a...
Oh shit!
Rankle.
Wait, am I Bob? Did I become Bob?
So, I haven't been entirely honest with you.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, Lotus hears...
Here, I gotta
Here's
take this
Junie's-
call. I'll be right back.
Oh,
Lotus
okay.
hears Junie say, "So, I haven't been entirely honest with you." She fucking flips out. I've dealt with
like
this.
play
Your
both
Bob.
characters. Fuck.
Well,
Like, Lotus
while we're all
legitimately...
mostly together. What are we going to do about Acheron's job?
Well, that's partly why I'm going to Acheron now, is I want to, get some things taken care of with him. So that would take care of at least the first part of the what you are, what you know, what you have, wouldn't it?
Well, we won't need that if we can get someone to take us there who has access.
You guys need access to a place?
Oh yes.
Yeah, you would know about this too.
It's a room and it's a door in the castle. It has a great big dragon's eye that can tell who you are and has other ways of preventing you from entering if you don't know what you need to know and have what you need to have.
And remember that whole deal we made with Acheron in order to get absurdly wealthy and powerful by, releasing the king from a coin for some reason? How do you even get someone into a coin?
Well,
Oh, I know how. There's like some stuff in Avernus
well,
that's
first
like
we
that
have to
lets you
get
do
the
that.
coin, which means we have to get
Oh.
into the treasury, which if we play our cards right, we can do. But then we might be in the treasury with someone who we don't want to know that we're stealing something from the treasury.
Well, if this door has some level of arcane smartness, wouldn't it know that what we're doing is for the betterment of the kingdom and just let us through?
I don't think that doors have a sense of moral right or wrong.
I don't know, it can tell who you are, so it would tell that we're good people.
Oh, a mirror can tell who you are too. All they
Mirror
need is
just shows
vampires.
What we need is someone.
I laugh audibly at
someone
that.
who's stealthy and is good with their hands.
Do we know anyone like that?
Because
Everyone looks at Juniper.
Way into the
What? Hey guys, what's up? She's just fucking like looking at butterflies and shit. She's like, "Sup guys? What do you mean?"
Are you stealthy and good with your hands? And I don't mean that in any weird way.
I don't know. I would like you to explain that. In what weird way do you not mean it?
Don't think about it.
No, I have.
Out from behind Orin, Alex imitates the jack off.
Oh,
if you were
that's
in a
not
room
really my thing.
with a object you needed to steal, and someone who would chop your head off if they know you stole it, would you be able to steal it?
Probably.
You haven't noticed your wallet missing.
Right, like, where's your wallet? But she just doesn't advertise that. She just has the wallet. She's like, maybe. And she, like, looks through the wallet later.
No, she has it in her hand. She's already looking through it. I don't know, maybe.
Then I have a plan that could possibly get us Acheron's job done, but it will definitely give us a problem if Acheron can't get the king out afterwards.
I mean, how much of this plan is already in place, and how many guarantees can you get from the guy?
The potential
getting the king out.
access to the door, easy. Potential
Yeah.
access to the treasury, very possible.
Mm-hmm.
Once we're in there, we'll be in there most likely with someone who we don't want to know we're stealing. So that's where you come in, and if you can find it, you steal it.
I guess it really just depends on how much
And then,
effort.
Alex, you still have the bottles, right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You can drink one of those potions, and
I'm
you'll have to
plotting
find your way out of
stupid gun.
wherever it sends you. We don't know where it sends you, by the way.
So, I'm okay with working on this, but I'm gonna need specifically the answers to that door. I can't just willy-nilly wander up there. I've got to do a little bit of recon.
I look at Orin as if asking, should we? Should I?
Orin will shrug and kind of nod towards her.
Can you be trusted, Juniper?
I mean, as trusted as any of us can be. What do you mean?
I will hold up my wrist and show her one of the bracelets. Describe
What
it,
is the-
GM.
What does the bracelet do?
Ooh, so this bracelet has been made from hand threaded cord
Mm-hmm.
and kind of an elastic cord, and then is covered with glass beads that have been found on the beach.
pretty.
Natural, colored glass that's been worked by the tide in and out for decades, probably.
Mm-hmm.
And then, had a hole put in it and threaded onto this. So it's a, child's,
That's
a child's craft,
That's
basically.
a really pretty bracelet. Love that for you.
Yes, it was made by the prince. He gave it
Okay.
to us. He's very nice.
Wait, did I
And
get
guys
one?
went and saw him
we get to
already?
use it. Yes, we got the mention yesterday, and we went yesterday.
So does that
Oh,
mean that
that's the
my
thing.
invite isn't gonna work? I can't just wander over and say hi?
I look at Alex. Were they mad that you were late?
I look at the fourth wall. Here, no. No, they
No.
were not mad.
Okay, so I can still pop over and say hello. Listen, I already have my invite.
Don't mention the bracelets because I don't know if they want us to tell people.
I
But-
think, well, if I'm a part of your group, I think I might just get one, which is neato, but I'm not going to hold my breath because I don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yes, it lets us go to the guards at the castle and say, we need to get the prince and or Uther
Oh,
someplace extremely safe because there's an attack.
oh God! An interview with the prince right now. I'm sorry, I was just thinking of that.
And
What am I walking into?
And
I don't know. I just go ahead. Sorry.
And I will be hopeful, and we will be hopefully getting them to take us to the safest place in the castle, which would be the treasury.
Maybe.
As long as you're with us and we prove that we're ourselves and have the bracelets, they'll let us all down there and lock us in with Uther and the prince.
Are you
Which
trying to
did
knock
I
off the
walk into?
treasury?
No,
What did
we're trying
I
to
just-
get the one coin.
The coin that is the king. The king
Yes.
coin, the king soul coin.
Yes.
No.
That's
So hold on
Definitely
real
the
fast.
treasury?
Oh,
Hold on real
Holding.
fast. No. Just point of order. That coin is with Sinel Dateloff. The one you guys are looking for is what will let Acheron get the king out of the coin.
okay. It's
Yeah,
the other way
sorry.
around.
Yeah, no,
Mhm, okay.
Snell got that coin from the last campaign and fucking had to make a deal with the devil, then trick the devil, and then almost get killed by the devil. Well,
That was
to
a
be
f-
fair, Glory was the one that almost got killed by the devil. Glory was the one that was like, I got 1 HP. I didn't hear no bell.
I didn't hear no bell. Fuck, no kidding.
I didn't hear no bell.
That was so
So-
good. Fuck.
And then we get us all down there with Uther and the prince, at which point you can find the key coin and chug a potion and perhaps have to escape from some cultists that may want to kill you, because it's a teleportation potion that will send you we don't know where.
Hold on, hang on. Whoa, I love having more information, and this doesn't feel like more information. And as a person who acquires things, I need an in and I need an out, and I need a successful out that's not going to put me in more danger. So
There's another
Don't-
way of doing this.
okay.
On Sunday, there's a festival where we're going to be meeting some of these, at least one of these cultists.
Mm-hmm.
And I have them believing that I'm one of their number and that Orin is a joiner or a potential joiner. So,
Also, me too, because I was in the room. They think I'm part of it.
Hell yeah.
So what you're saying is you were in the room where it happened. The room where it happened. Sorry.
You fucking nerds.
they tend to carry those
What-
potions
what-
with them. If you're as light fingers as we hope, you may be able to pick their pockets of their lovely elixir of teleportation, and then we'll have enough for all of us and Uther and the prince, and we can tell them, oh, all be drinking this, and we'll appear somewhere else where you're safe. After we
I
get to the
have a question.
Mhm.
Just a question. If we're trying to successfully get the king out of this coin, and the king will hopefully be like, okay, why wouldn't we just tell Uther and the prince this is our plan, and then get their assistance because they run the joint?
Perhaps it's because I'm not very trusting. Perhaps it's because Uther is in charge right now, and if the king came back, guess who wouldn't be in charge anymore?
Sure. Listen, I met Uther. Uther seems really nice. And also,
He
he seems like
does.
he really gives a shit about this kid. And if it turns out that he's a bad guy, I'll slit his throat myself. I don't care. If
Okay, that can
someone
be your
told
job.
me, right, if someone told me, hey, I can get your dad back, I think that I would really be super into that. So I would
Would you
probably
want
try
to
and
do?
help.
Would you want to explain it to him and Uther? I mean, if you think you can get them to take you down there today,
Oh,
we
I
could
don't
just
know.
walk out with what we need. Mission
mean,
accomplished.
Maybe. Maybe. I'm not a great wordsmith. I'm better with my hands. But Like,
Do you want
it
a
just-
wordsmith?
You know who else is good with their hands?
my mom.
I think if I did it as loud as I wanted to, Daniel's mic would pick me up, and I wouldn't even need mine on.
Do it.
Do it.
I dare you.
Hey, stop chewing on the mic.
Did you do it?
Yeah, didn't you hear the?
I heard it.
At least the mom.
It was a whisper of my mom coming from Daniel's mic. It went.
That's through
"My
my.
mom."
That's through my closed door.
That's so good. That's so good. I was like, holy shit. Maybe Uther's not a bad guy.
Okay, you want to say hi? Say hi.
Hello, cat.
That's how I greet him whenever I see him.
Hello, cat.
You going to chew on my mouse cable again today? Or maybe this time you'll choose my microphone.
My go-to greeting when I see Zap is I just look at him and I go, "Fuck you."
Fuck you.
I mean, that's appropriate for this.
That or to quote King of the Hill, "Furry bastard."
He's got all them brains, but no brain cell.
No sales to put them together.
Are you
Perhaps
trying
we should
to
talk to
Yep.
Acheron and find out what it takes once he has both coins to free the king. Both coins and a body.
He needs a whole ass body too?
I
Shit.
believe he did say he needed a body.
Step up? No.
Okay. I think so. I have a meeting with the prince today, I guess, at my earliest convenience. And as long as like it doesn't
Oh yeah, they were asking about you, and we went, and we didn't know where you were. You're pretty good
Yeah.
at just disappearing.
kind of my jam. Honestly, that's kind of Amy's jam.
No.
What? Amy leaves, she runs away for several weeks, and then shows up and says, "Hey guys, love you, miss you." What? No. But it's true, I loved you and miss you. Oops, I missed it. I'm down to go talk to him about it. I wonder if it would interfere with your plans, because if he didn't understand, or if he didn't believe me, or whatever, then I wonder if he'd be upset and then like not let you into the armory, treasury, whatever.
I'm gonna be honest, I came in at the tail end of this, so I have no clue what you guys are planning.
Oh, so we're talking about, he's talking about how they want to get into the treasury to get that other coin, to get the king. And
Mhm.
I asked, what if we talk to them, Uther and the prince, about it and get them on our side to help? Because it would make sense. That's what I would do. Me, Amy, that's what I would do. I would talk to the people that are in charge, that I trust, or that I think I trust, and go, "Hey, this is an option. Are you cool
They
with
could
this?"
be evil.
Maybe. I don't think the prince is. I think that if Uther was, that's why you talk to them together. Because then Uther has to save face if he is evil. Because I think that the prince is going to want his dad back. At least that's. I would want my dad back if I had the option.
Okay, this is all
It's a game.
hypothetical.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What would Sinel think about this? Sinel.
About them approaching the king?
And telling him
Right.
that, yeah, we have a soul coin that has your dad in it.
They're gonna go, "Bitch, why didn't you tell us immediately?"
I mean, that's when you just make up a fucking. We weren't sure, but we got confirmation. Which is
Meeting
an
you
easy
is all
enough
we need
answer.
Well, no, we already met him, so that wouldn't work.
Well, I mean, it would be like we didn't have confirmation until after our meeting, and that's a simple enough answer.
True, we
I guess
found
there's
out
also
afterwards.
the answer of Sinel until now didn't have any idea if there was a way to get him out of the soul coin.
Right. So the fact that there is an option is kind of exciting.
Okay.
So could always frame it in a, "I did not want to burden either of you with something that might not even work."
Which is a totally fair answer, honestly.
I feel like once Sinel had time to cover his ass, this is a simple plan. It maybe mitigates any potential fuckery in case Acheron is like a quintuple secret agent or something. In case Acheron is an incarnation of Indiana.
Oh no!
What?
Wait a minute.
I don't even know if I'm on my own side.
Oh
So let's be honest, though. Is there really a difference between Indiana and Lucky? Old Lucky?
No.
no! I don't know.
Indiana had fewer people in her head.
Wait, are you talking about Indiana or are you talking about what's her name?
Lucky.
Marcy. Lucky.
Yeah, Marcy.
Right.
Marcy
We're
is-
saying what's the
I've had enough of
difference?
these, or I'm just struggling.
And I said there was one more person in Lucky's brain.
That's true. It's fucking true.
Oh, come on now. Sam wasn't that bad of a guy.
When it was the real Sam and not a
An amalgam
broken
of
mental
trash.
construct.
Hold on, hold on.
Just throw me in the trash.
At risk of getting a little too deep into it now. I was what Lucky saw as Sam. Doesn't
Man,
that make me a legitimate Sam?
That's true.
It may be a different Sam from the one that actually lived, but I'm the same one that Lucky believes it existed. So, really, I gotta get chewing on cables again.
Do we need to get him like cat cables? Like distraction carnifexes, but they're cables.
It has been on my list,
Hey, dummy, here's one that you can chew on.
but I need to be in a different house first before I can spend money on anything else. Okay. So, well, I wasn't here for this conversation, so, yeah. What else do you guys, so,
That was mostly it for me. It was just why not fill people in on the plan?
I heard
What's the
something
harm?
about vials or potions, so,
Oh, when she sneaks in to get the item, she could drink a potion to get out.
Yeah, if we got those
a
teleportation
blind
potions.
Yeah, blind teleportation to somewhere we have no idea.
That's crazy. And that's when she was like, I don't like that because I don't know where I'm ending. So I need to, she needs to know where she's ending up. It's really important.
yeah. Or if they'll even work in there.
Right. Like, she's not a fan of not having, she's a plan B type of person. She's an Amy.
Always got a plan B, huh?
Always gotta have one.
Oh my god, are we planning the heist from the D&D movie?
No. Oh, shit.
Is this gonna end because some bald lady can somehow look at a fly and go, Shapeshifter!
That was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
They did do that, didn't they?
I guess when you're like a...
They were doing
15th
Baldur's
level-
Gate 3 rules.
If you're like
I
a
don't know
15th
what
level
that is yet.
wizard, you probably can just have True Sight on at all times.
I only just started playing Baldur's Gate 70 hours ago.
Oh, if you're in combat and you go invisible, the enemies can physically look for you, and if they
Mhm.
pass a check, you just become not invisible anymore.
I
I
hate
th-
that.
I think that's rules as written invisibility in 5e
No.
because 5e is trash.
It's not.
trash.
And that's one of the reasons why people nitpick about it. You fixed Ranger. Ranger good. Why
Having
Why
to spend
did
a
you fuck
spell
up-
slot to move Moonbeam will forever be on my shit list.
Dude, that's ridiculous. Oh, it's
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous. I shouldn't have to fucking spend a spell slot. I already fucking cast it. Let me just
And
fucking
that's
do
why-
it.
And that's why we're playing Pathfinder.
Now we're playing-
Yes.
Hey, you guys.
This is why I don't play Druid in Baldur's Gate. Oh,
Look what I
cool.
got, look what I got. And wait. The guy who did the artwork on the front, he signed it.
Ooh, he got a
Aw.
signature.
Nice.
Yeah, he called me a lovely human because I was like, I'm sorry I keep bothering you. And he was like, I come to a lot of cons, and you're very kind, and sometimes people are not very kind. And whenever you stop back by my booth, I go, "Oh, look, there's that lovely, kind lady." And I was like, "I'm the lovely, kind lady." So I lost it. It was great. Yeah.
Aw.
That was it. I'm a
He
lovely,
went, "Oh
kind
my
lady."
god." He's like, "I broke her. Oh no, no, don't
He
break.
sure fucking did, and he was just like, "Oh god," and I was like, "I'm sorry, I have to
Don't
go."
break, please. How do I fix it? Oh no." Can we get some player names on here, please? I don't know anyone's names. That would be great. I'm not going to get too far into it right now, but that all depends on how many people show up each week.
Oh shit, sorry. That's all on
Oh,
me, man.
no,
So,
it just
if we go by this honesty is the best policy plan, that would mean we'd have to talk to Acheron to get the coin, and we should bring it immediately to the prince.
That seems like a needlessly complicated step. Like, we could
Oh?
just, well, I mean, we could just tell the prince, like, we need this coin, and there's a possibility that this would happen. And, you know, if it doesn't, we just do our best to return the coin. Because I don't know if I trust Acheron any more than I trust anybody else. But I think that I have a policy that if you communicate something, most likely the thing that you need, you will be able to receive. Maybe not in the fashion that you expected it, but communication can solve a lot more problems than trying to be sneaky. Usually. Listen, I could be wrong.
Says someone who is notoriously good with their hands.
Also good with
Being
my
sneaky
words,
is
too.
not the option you like.
Depends
You've
on the
never-
level of sneaky.
You've never just taken something because you knew that if you talked to that person, there would be things in the way of getting what you wanted?
Wait, are you asking me or are you asking him?
I'm asking you. Basically, I'm saying, what? Have you not ever stolen something because you knew if you asked for it, they'd say, fuck no?
Oh, yeah, no, I totally have. This one feels more like a noble cause, though. This one feels different. It doesn't feel like trying to be sneaky, trying to gain some advantage or some comeuppance or trying to whatever. This feels like we're trying to, if we bare bones to this shit, it's legitimately like reuniting a father with their parent or a child with their parent. And I see the value of expressing to that child.
She froze.
Uh-oh.
She died.
oh no,
Rip.
the internet died. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Bit.
The
The House of Nobles got to her.
Oh no!
The
Is it back?
Pendletons. Oh,
Okay,
All
right, you're
we
back.
can hear you now.
Fuck,
You're
that was
back.
crazy. Hold on, I gotta fix my camera. Yeah, I got it.
You're back. Your camera came back pretty quick.
He's yelling, "We're back!" Okay, so, so essentially, this is. Stop yelling! Fuck! I got a whole thought in my head that I'm trying to get out. If we're
Or a
reuniting
whole thought.
a whole ass thought, it's crazy. If we're reuniting a child with their parent, it feels bigger, like it's a selfless act almost. Not, I also understand that we're trying to like fix a monarchy, sure, and a king, whatever. But if you look at it in the bare bones of this child has the authority to give us a way to fix this and bring their dad back. How hard is that? Like, how hard is it to just be like, sup, let's try this? And if it doesn't work, then I don't know what we do.
Then we have a disappointed child prince angry at us for failing.
Well,
And
That's out of
also,
character.
we might have pissed off a member of one of the leading industrialist houses.
maybe. I'm really good at pissing people off. I think also with the thing about an upset child, we very clearly state we're not sure if this is going to work because you should give reasonable expectations anyway. It's more than just, hey, I think we can do this. It's I think we can do this, but if we cannot, here's plan B, which again, I like plan B is if you have one. If you don't, it's still making it clear to this little person that we might not be able to do it, but we can try. How hard is it to just try? I don't know.
I mean, you have a point.
I'd rather have a small king on my side than have a kingdom against me.
We just need to be very careful about who hears about this.
I agree. 100% agree. I have another invite. You guys want to come with me?
Oh, we have our own way in.
What the fuck? This is what happens because I run away for a week. Goddamn.
I show
Yes.
her the bracelet again. Remember?
Damn. No. See that? I don't want to see that shit. Get that shit out of my face. No. She just pushes it away. No. Just kidding. She wouldn't. She's just jealous.
Zappa.
There's always the other problem that we're now tasked to deal with.
That.
Potential uprising against the crown.
Yeah, you didn't tell her about a potential rebellion fomenting?
And what happened? What did I miss?
Well, they don't know, but they have reason to believe that there's a rebellion brewing. And since these people already don't like the prince, the idea of the king coming back is just going to make the move faster.
My mom had ideas for how to look into it more, but they were a bit weird.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just cutting off people's ears and pulling out their eyes and putting them on like lampposts and stuff so that the coven could see and hear everything.
Uh-huh. That sounds really enticing. Also, I don't know how I feel about that personally.
Oh no, I don't want it to happen.
Okay, great. Okay,
The only
cool.
one that
I wasn't
wants-
sure.
The only one that wants that to happen is Rankle. But also he literally eats garbage
Right.
as long as
Right.
it rhymes.
Oh, Rankle.
I mean, whether the king comes back or not, if there's an uprising, there's going to be an uprising. At least the king will have the experience necessary to coordinate with his people.
Yes.
If the people
And if
want
word-
to work with him.
And if word gets out that the potential of a returned king is possible, they
Well,
will
you don't get
triple
the
their
word
efforts
out.
to try and kill
Well,
everyone
no,
involved in the potential bringing.
That's why we bring the king back first and not tell anyone, like you said.
Right.
That's-
You're.
Why I'm doing it sneaky, so we don't tell anyone.
I don't know. I think we should tell the little prince, little young king man.
Yes, because children
I'm-
are so great at keeping secrets.
I mean, he has a point there too, but
We could tell Iron Jaw and let him handle it, or Ironbreaker and let him.
Jaw.
I also think that maybe we could possibly be
Oh,
inviting
James
problems
Bond.
that don't exist. Like
Wow,
if he's
Mr.
the
Bond.
king and he's young and okay, I get it, he's young. He's still the king. He still has the secrets of the kingdom. He still has the kingdom's interest at heart because he has to. He's been forced to grow up so quickly. I think that it's unfair to not trust this small kid just because of his age. I don't think that age matters in this circumstance.
All right. Let's look at it in several ways. One,
Mhm.
there's telling the child. Maybe he'll go, oh, yes, go. We can go get the coin, take it, and we won't go along our merry way. Very unlikely, but a possibility.
I think that's unfair to
Two.
say it's unlikely. You don't even fucking know, homie.
Two,
All right, go on.
another option is we shake down Acheron for more information and perhaps take the coin to the castle where we know the other coin is. Right now, we only know where one half of it the problem is, and we're tasked to steal it, not knowing if they're even going to have the other one ready when we get it. If we can get them to bring it to the other coin, we'll have both coins in the same place, and it would be in the treasury where it's all safe. But do the ritual there.
It's also a good plan. We kind of just look back to Alex as we are the undecided voters in this election.
You're the silent majority.
That way
yeah.
we also tell
But what are these
Prince-
plans going to do about the economy?
But what are these plans going to do for the? And how is this going to affect LeBron's legacy?
Well, obviously, if he keeps losing, he won't. But I mean, what? Don't know what you're talking about. It's what everybody said about Brady like 3 years ago, and I'm like, oh, fuck you guys.
LeBron James.
Bueller. Okay,
Why
so
did he get a whole ass day off and I don't?
Dude, that day was crazy too.
I'm
Stole
I'm
his
not
friend's dad's
even gonna get
car.
into that.
He
So,
just stayed in bed and gotten stoned. What the fuck?
man,
What?
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 Okay, good.
So, you guys have talked about this. So what's first? Who do?
Who do your voodoo, bitch? Oh, sorry.
I think.
I have a deadline.
Yeah, I think Aaron is still going to go to Acheron's. And this would actually give us an opportunity. We could float the plan just a little bit and see how quickly and how severely Acheron overreacts to see if this is a potential sign that there might be some shady business.
I will say, if someone goes to Acheron to do this, it may be best, just knowing how this goes, it may be best for everyone to go there, so when the conversation happens, everyone gets an input instead of potentially having to have the same conversation 5 times.
That is true.
That is an option.
You know, Junie, if you really believe in this and you want to talk about it, why haven't we brought this up to the guy who hired us?
I have been busy.
I'm busy!
Well,
I
do you
just
want to
assumed
do
you
that
had-
today, busy girl?
Yes, let's do that today. I'm fine with it. Hey, listen, but also I'm supposed to try and find Tiger Shark. I have to
can
have
do
a
it.
meeting
You can
Yeah.
do that. You can walk and talk.
It's
Why
like,
do you need to speak to this tiger shark?
because I have like a whole idea that I came up with Grand Eyes, who's around probably, and I have a deadline for tomorrow for the Evening Whispers to write a story, and there are so many bounties on so many heads, so it was either talk to this tiger shark person or possibly talk to this trick shot guy. I don't know, just to get
Trick-
like their
trick shot?
side of
Really?
yes, to get their side of the story. And I thought it'd be interesting for the
have you told
viewer-
them side of the story for what exactly?
No.
Sorry.
Have you told them what side of the story they're even supposed to be getting an interview for?
No, I was just wondering if they wanted to talk about what they're doing and why. And if it's against the crown, or if it's against the people, or if it's for the people but against the crown. Like, just what's your motivation? I'd love
The only
to know
reason I
more.
say that, sorry, the only reason I say that is they don't know about the bounties.
Oh, shit. Okay, well, I'm gonna absolutely mention it. I'm going through the bounties posts and I'm seeing like stuff for trick shot and stuff for tiger shark. And I figured it'd be a really clever way to like get their perspective before someone, I guess, murders them.
That-
I don't know.
Very interesting idea for a story, although considering that we recently met someone who is most likely that top one on your list?
Which one? Trick shot?
No.
Tiger
1
shark?
million gold coins?
Wait, which one was that one?
Jack?
Shit, you
Okay.
met that one?
We're pretty sure he's that same Jack that we met at the meeting with Acheron.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
listen.
How many Jacks would be running around at that time and then disappear?
I don't know.
I totally did not make that connection.
I would kill for an interview. My deadline's tomorrow, so
Of course, that's one interview possibility. If we can get Acheron to introduce you to Jack again, you could have
I mean,
that.
especially when he wanders around with a voice like this.
But you know what would be a better headline?
What?
King returns.
Well, sure, that'd be a great headline. I know, but I'm also not prepared to write that one because that sounds really cocky, and we haven't even returned him yet. So let's try that first.
You're a tabloid. No one's going to believe you until it happens.
I know, but that's the thing about tabloids is we tell the truth before it actually occurs. So later people go, oh, fuck.
Exactly. So your story, King is about to return, come back from the dead, whatever.
Didn't
And then
we
it
just have a whole
happens?
conversation about how we should not do that? I cannot. I cannot feasibly.
He's trying to
put this
entice you
paper-
to just go along with this and talk to Acheron.
I'm already in it to go talk to Akron. You actually don't have to entice me to do anything.
Okay.
I'm down. So yeah, you don't have to entice me any further. I'm 100% down. I do eventually have to meet up with Tiger Shark if I can't meet with the Jack of Kings. So that's an option. But it's just a side thing that Junie has to do.
Well, we can all go and see Acheron.
Sure.
I mean, I look at my horse. I would get there first. I could slow him down by
Oh,
having
fuck,
him cash in my moonstone.
Junie has been fucking xylophoning this horse the entire time. Her knuckles are raw. It's funny. It's so funny.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out when. Surprise to no one. I play Connie, which means that now as Connie, I am trying to think what a good day for running a yearly expose on, remembering the king and queen would be, and it's also the prince's birthday because
Terrible time. Stop it. Surely Connie would have a little bit of tact. Like, not on the
but that's
prince's
the day they
birthday.
died.
Oh, fuck. That's awful. That's
Yes.
awful.
She died.
And then she died.
And then she died.
That's been our thing. Like, we were like, how does this story end? Talking about, like, lives stuff as we wandered through Gen Con. And I was like, it always ends with, and then she died. Or, and then he died. Or, and then they died. Right? So, it's not as funny now, but it's really funny whenever someone
My
says
wife
something
died.
cool. Yeah, so when someone says
My
something
wife.
really fucking cool. And
My
then one of us
wife.
goes, and then she died.
And then
Oh,
she
shit,
died.
there's
Let's
a
see
more
here.
of that story that I can't tell on stream.
Okay, so actually, oh shit, that's a couple of months from now. The
When?
15th of March. The Ides of March, god damn it, I forgot about that.
You did not beware the Ides of March, Caesar.
Hmm. You need another one? Okay.
What? No. What? No. That's more than enough.
Oh.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Okay. So
I'm
it
just
is,
talking shit with my hands.
it is 8:15 right now. We are headed to Acheron's.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. We can say you guys are having this conversation as you walk. Or ride.
Are you sure, like, I can't ride with you? What if I told you that I'm okay with being your property for a set amount of time? In which case, I could ride on the back of your horse.
Weird.
What the fuck, Amy?
Stop. I'm okay with being objectified if it means I get to ride on skeleton horse for a set amount of time.
Skeleton warriors.
Do I need to die? I'll just drink this potion that says I'm dead.
Let's see. God.
They're ignoring it.
Oh my god, imagine having a
I'm-
poison bottle and you have the like laughing, crying, deep fried emoji face on it with the okay hand, and then it says lol I'm dead on the front. And that's how you mark your poison bottles.
It's so fucking good. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I gotta
Okay.
pee. I'll be right back.
You do that. We're going to have you guys, as you're wandering through the Diamond District. Yeah, because that's where Martha's Boutique is, if I remember right. Let me double check that. It might be in... Yeah, the Diamond District.
Oh.
You know how hard it is for me to find shit in this. Martha's Boutique, right there.
Oh, there it is, yeah.
Yep. So, as you guys are making your way along the coast, it's a beautiful day. What is it? What's the temperature? It's 59 degrees, blue-white sky, white sandy beaches. What's not to like, right?
My last 3 weeks. What? No.
You shut up. But as you're headed there, you're getting a lot of looks, Devlin. Well, I mean, yes, it's a skeleton horse, but two, also there is the whole, it's not a superstition, but the whole riding into town on a horse kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Hopefully I don't get ridden out of town on a rail.
No, probably not. But you're getting, you're getting a lot of looks. And by the way, there's plenty of carts and carriages to contend with. Most of them horseless. But no, as you're making your way downtown, walking fast. Yeah. Okay.
Wait, I just had a real quick question.
Mm-hmm.
So skeletons are a playable race in this game. Are there just would people just not care about the skeleton horse?
You know?
What?
Like you go down to the pub and you see someone who's like, I'm looking for my favorite snack. Can you tell me what it is?
Bones?
Spaghetti.
No!
Mom spaghetti.
Ribs!
Ribs!
Fuck!
Why must you always disappoint me?
I love that clip. So you can tell we're all from the same rough generation. All right.
I mean, most of you.
Well, I
Okay,
say that,
boomer.
but I think
Oh no! Stop it.
No, it's me. I'm the older one.
Yeah.
I'm the old one.
oh, come on.
Still
now.
get the
All
jokes
right.
though.
And yes, I saw the message about the state parks. I responded. I just didn't want to say anything. So this sounds like something Bodhi needs to message me in a DM or something. So
Slip into those DMs.
you guys
Stop it.
you guys get to Martha's Boutique right about opening time. Trying to remember who else is there.
Are we going to Akaton first, or are we going to
Akaton?
the Crown?
Akaton.
Got it.
Oh no.
Akaton?
We're not flying to Akaton.
You've
I don't think we want to go there. Ooh. Someone's been reading their Starfinder book too much.
that's what I was gonna say. So
I know. It's a problem.
Alice is there opening up shop as you guys ride up, probably propping open the front door, and heads back inside about the time you guys dismount and follow her. You don't need to put the skeleton horse up anywhere. It just sits there
It
patiently.
just kicks it. Oh, xylophones. Xylophones.
It just falls back over into a pile of bones.
Oh my god.
With the comedy blip, 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 sound as each bone hits the ground.
It sounds like a xylophone. It's a slide.
I'm
Yep.
thinking about putting it in my bag because it's just hilarious. I won't.
All right, so you guys head in and welcome. How can I help?
Oh, well, You remember how we had that whole deal for one of these, holding up the piece of moonstone?
I'll hold up mine.
We all hold up Moonstone like it's just a casual thing.
Is this stuff?
I thought these
So
were for rings.
My sister has like a bunch of this for rings. What are you talking about?
I just kind of run the
fancy?
front of the store. If you had a deal with Acheron, he should be in back right now. He had a rough night last night.
Acheron. I thought. Okay.
Not Akaton?
Got it. I'm back. Okay.
Yeah, no,
Sorry,
not
I was
the,
like,
not
what's
the,
the joke? I got
not the
joke.
necromancer planet.
Fuck, dude. Fuck that place.
But no, she'll point you to the back.
Necrographs are pretty cool.
You guys head in through the nondescript, employees-only looking door at the back, step through, and into the wondrous emporium that is Martha's boutique for magic items and accessories.
Oh shit. Hello, Martha. You're so talented.
Right? Acheron is standing at his little island in the center of the room, working on, we're going to say it's full plate. It looks like he's adding some runes to a set of the chess piece to step through. Oh, well, hello. I'm glad to see my favorite group back once again.
Is there a door to this room? Cut it off from the front of the house?
You step straight through the doorway. It does have a door on it.
I will close the door and lean on it. For privacy.
Oh.
For privacy.
Is something the matter?
Well, we were originally here because we wanted to, about that whole deal for the moonstone.
Oh, yes. It seems... yes, the ones that... I should let you speak. Yes.
However, some people wanted to talk more about our plan for the job.
Now is... He says, kind of looking around. You know what, here. He waves his hand, and Devlin, right in front of you, appears a large brass key that inserts itself into the lock on the door you're leaning against, locks it, and disappears.
I can stop leaning now.
This is a time to talk about this. Zappa, stop it.
You Zappa, you quit it right now. Fuck.
Probably not the best time, but I'm flexible. So, we wanted to talk about the soul coin. Yes? What do you want to know?
Look to Junie, because this is all Junie's plan.
Oh no, that's not fair.
Man, throwing you under the bus.
No,
It's
my
her
plan. My plan. did
She's
not
the one who
actually have
knows
to
it
do-
best.
My plan didn't have anything to do with talking to this guy. I was gonna talk to the prince.
Yes.
But we ended up going this direction. So when you look at me and go, "This is Judy's plan," I'm gonna look at Computer King. What's your character's name?
Devlin.
Devlin. I'm gonna look at Devlin and go, "Actually, it's so interesting. This was Devlin's plan. Devlin, please give us more."
It's not my actual plan, but it's an idea. Some of us.
I
some
take
of
it we're
us
not
out-
quite in agreement.
No,
We
we're
are
not.
in a curiosity, if you will.
One of us is very adamant that there doesn't necessarily need to be a plan and a job, and that if we simply tell the prince what's going on, he'll give us access. But the best way to
However-
do that would be to bring our coin to them.
Because honestly, I don't know you very well. Speaking to Acheron, I don't know you very well, and I don't super duper trust how this is gonna go down. So it makes more sense. to just get your coin first and go from there. You know, it's an option.
So what I'm hearing is instead of the original plan of working our way through the back entrance of the treasury through the underbay, you would rather attempt to go through the front door. And
Makes more
furthermore,
sense.
to see if the... Well, yes, I have done a little bit of research on this. I'm not saying that you shouldn't cut them in. The problem with that is I'm not sure they're going to be much assistance for you, even if you wanted them to be. And the reason for that is that treasury door you saw, or I'm assuming you've seen, if it sounds like you've been to the castle.
Yes, we have.
Well,
most of us have.
That-
Orin was biting back the most of us.
That vault is, for lack of a better words, closed until the young prince turns 18. No one, as far as I'm aware, has access to that vault. At least, that's what I was told by Uther himself.
I'm sorry, that's not information that I had before I asked them to start making this kind of plan.
Which is why I had planned to go through the back entrance. However, I do see the value in potentially cutting in some reliable figures.
I kind of hate when you call it cutting in, because at this point I really don't look at it like a job that's going to make me money. I look at it like a job that's going to save the kingdom. So, yeah.
One step at a time. First things first, retrieving the library, using the codex to opening it, and then going from there. Like I've said before, I am not 100% certain that we are going to be able to bring the king out of the library. But even if that takes time, one thing I am certain of is that the prince would be able to meet his parents for the first time. His father, at least.
Nice.
Even if he is not able to step into this world just yet. Now, like I said, that is a long ways from here. First things first, we need the coin, the library. Now, you've seen that door, at least some of you, correct?
Yes.
I managed to talk to the man who constructed that door before he passed away. How it works is this. It is looking for the prince and will then verify that the prince is the correct age and is given the correct phrase that the prince has. How it determines he is the appropriate age, I do not know. It could be something as simple as it knows it hasn't been 18 years yet, or 17 years, I think. However it works. I would love to mess with it. But the chance of setting an alarm off and bringing the entire castle crashing down that one-way corridor, I just didn't want to risk it myself.
I have a thought.
Yes, please, do go ahead.
What if we did like an illusion magic situation where it looked like the door was fine and it was like behind us, but we were fucking with the door that's in front of us, and then when the whole castle shows up, they're like, oh shit, the door is fine because no one's fucking with the door because we're behind the illusion fucking with the door.
That's not a... That is an option. It predicates itself on the idea that the door doesn't have a defense mechanism of its own.
Right.
It's something to look into. Like I've said, I'm still prepping some things, but at least the work I am looking into right now, I'm working on getting a guide through the Underbay. If that is possible, then going through the Underbay into, well, a back area I know exists is possible. At the end of the day, I've hired all of you to do this job, and I'm not going to tell you how it has to be done. These were just the preparations I was setting up for eventualities. If you'd like to try and go through the front, be my guest. I would be wary of... If you were going to let the prince know what your plans were, I think the young man is mature enough to understand that you mean no harm. At least not to him. But any others, I'm not so certain. Again, that information I managed to grab from Uther was, well, privileged at best. And I don't know exactly what Uther's plan is for the future. Again, the only person's motivations I can see being pure are the prince's.
What
Honestly,
do you mean by
right?
that?
Hmm?
We've not interacted with Uther that much, but I haven't seen anything to suggest that he's anything but basically a concerned father.
So, let me do some counting on my fingers here. He was, let's see, the old king died in 1128. He rose to prominence in 1064. How many years is that?
1064.
1128 minus 1064.
64 years.
64 years. Now, even before that, I suppose, what was it? 10... Let's see, he was... So it was 5 years before that. So, the king was 32 when he took the crown. That was 96 years. It's been 64 years since he's taken the crown. King Magnus was 96 years old when he died.
I have a follow-up to that. This kid, how old is this kid?
He's 12.
And he's like okay mentally,
Yes.
he's okay.
The point I was getting at is whatever happened 60 some odd years ago. Well, let's say it's further back, or let's take it further back than that. 1128. The battle was in 1059. Not divided. Subtract, dipshit. Not 128. 1128. 1128 minus 10. No, not 0. 1059. Oh, that was nice years ago. It's actually 1140 now. So it would be even further back than that. But the point I'm trying to get at is whatever happened almost 70 years ago from the date of his death
Happened under Uther's nose.
Whatever happened back then imbued Magnus and Nerida, along with the other members of his original group, not immune to time, but have aged much more slowly. After all, she was what, 4 years older than him? I can't think of very many 100-year-old human women giving birth.
What the fuck?
The point I'm trying to make is, Uther was old then. If I remember right, he was 64 the year the kingdom was founded, which puts him at over 130 years. An unnaturally long life. Roka at the
I thought you
archives?
said Grelka, and I lost
No.
it for half a second in my heart. Okay.
Roka at the archives? I believe she's older than that, even old for a Shisk. The point I'm trying to... A Shisk?
Yeah.
Fortune
Pathfinder? So...
Hold on, I've got books. Fuck.
You do have books.
I got books.
Yeah, books.
Yeah, whoa. Let's
Books.
walk that one back, Billy.
We're not. Is that like a thing? I'm gonna Google it. Hold on.
I have no clue. And now I'm afraid to check.
No, I'm gonna check it right now. I'm Googling.
Okay.
We're gonna walk that one back, Billy.
It's like busking. That's not the one. I want boosk. But how do you even spell it?
Yeah.
Boosk. It's not giving me anything good. It's not bad. It's just not anything worthwhile. So never mind. I'm moving.
I was gonna say, I'm sure I'll get a message about it here in a minute.
Maybe.
I have found your references to the Boosk to be most offensive. I will have your stream muted whenever I'm watching from now on.
I am going
What?
to contact the administrators of Twitch.
I
I'm
am in
going to
direct
make the
conversation
management.
with Jeff Bezos as we speak.
That's right. Fucking, oh my god. I want to speak to your manager. To managers this stream, god damn it.
Let's see. No, you're fine. The point I'm trying to get at is, Uther has lived an unnaturally long life as is. Any point between here and there, anything could have happened. I'm not sure I trust... I don't trust anyone I don't know something about.
That's fair.
What gave him this? Nobody's. The problem I've found most wholeheartedly is no one seems to be talking about it.
I didn't know it was a thing, personally. But
Most people don't
new
think
here.
about it. Most people don't discuss it. It's not exactly, especially when the king was alive. No one was going around going, "How does he look 50 at 90?" Or how does he look late 40s in his mid 70s? And just to remind people, this is a pretty, oh gosh, where is it? Yeah, so for our audience, this is actually a fairly recent portrait of Magnus before his death.
Shit, Magnus was kind of hot.
He's also looking pretty good for being
96.
well over. Well, I thought first he's looking very good for pushing 100.
He's like
Basically,
hot
yeah.
for 100. Yeah, like
He's like hot. He's like a total hottie.
And then
Awooga.
oh,
a reminder.
ooga.
This man does not look close to 140.
No,
if anything, he
is
looks
the most
early
interesting,
60s.
though.
That guy's 140. He looks like he's a hot daddy.
He looks to be.
No.
I'd put it.
Sorry.
I'd put it late 50s, early 60s.
Honestly, no, I'm gonna say like late 50s at most. Like,
Wow.
don't let the gray hair fool you, folks. He's
He was a
rugged,
sailor.
but sexy.
I was gonna say it's the salt and
So
pepper.
if he was a sailor, then he's only like 40. It's the sea. Be hard on your body.
Alcohol has ruined my life. I'm only 27 years old.
Oh my god. What the fuck is this? Yeah. Fuck. That was.
I don't know what you have turned on that does that.
It's fucking Mac. It'll do this, and then if I do this, it'll do some other shit. Maybe. Yeah, balloons and fucking shit. If I do 2 of these, I'll tell you a story at another time. Oh, wait,
Uh-oh.
it's this one. I'm not gonna tell them that story. This is a story for another time off stream. But yeah, let you do a whole bunch of weird shit. Fucking stupid. But sometimes I'll be like, thumb up for doing a thing, and it just assumes that I'm thumbing up the life. I don't know, man. Fuck it.
No, I got you. So, if you really needed to, if you couldn't get Uther away, or decided for some reason you trusted him enough to tell this to him, fine. I leave that up to you. At the end of the day, we're both trying to get the same thing, aren't we?
What is your end game? What are you getting out of this? Are you honestly wanting to see the king return and the kingdom be put back together a way that it was before? Or is there something deeper for you?
I will be
Damn, she's
honest.
coming hot.
I mean, it's just a cure. Like, I would say, fucking just like, what is it?
And a fair question to that, I will be honest. The Library of Babel is something that I have been searching for as long as I've been alive. We've discussed what it is, what its effects are. I won't go into that again. Suffice to say, I genuinely believe that the library is something that will let not just me, but all of us build a better future for. That includes Sebastian. That includes Magnus. That includes Uther. Furthermore, I believe it will give those who have the will to wield it righteously the ability to shape this world for the better. You see it too, don't I? You wander the streets. Memorial Park, shambles right now. Has been since Magnus died. These nobility, they might as well be corporations, because what they're doing is draining the lifeblood of this city. The one thing in this world all of us spend at the exact same rate is time. And for too long, I've seen too many people have to spend theirs serving others in degrading fashion. That's why I'm doing this.
Is there something I can roll for insight, even though Amy, the person,
That's diplomacy.
believes this? Okay. Like, I'm just like, yep, I get it.
Or is
I'm
it
here for
perception? I don't remember. What? My rules, boys. What do they say?
He would actually make if he's making a deception, you would make a deception roll in private against our DCs.
And it would work the same for diplomacy too, right?
Exactly. So,
Okay.
well, if it's diplomacy, if you're just trying to, if he's just trying to convince us and he's being honest, you could probably open re-roll that, and we would compare. Like, we could choose either to take the roll based on our DC, or if our character would just straight up believe it, we could just say, okay, he doesn't fail even if he rolls really low.
Okay.
Like, if he nat one's, like, Alex isn't going to be like, oh, you're lying. He's like, you know what? He's a little stuttery, but I believe him.
Right.
I'm gonna
I
give him a
believe him.
circumstance bonus too.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead. You believe him?
I believe him. I also would like to just try to infer. Like, I would try to.
Oh, man.
No. Oh no.
So that would go if he's making diplomacy. We let's open up diplomacy here real quick.
Plus, I'm gonna be honest. If I remember right, in the way this works, I thought that was only for the player characters.
It maybe.
True.
I mean,
I
It
guess you
might
could-
be.
I guess you
What-
could also tell us,
The
like,
reason-
if he
the-
seems genuinely honest, because we believe you, the game master, outside of these games. So
Right.
if you were to be like,
Ugh.
he's legit. I'm mostly curious if he's how legit he is, or if he's too legit to quit.
yeah, that's a rough one. Yeah,
So-
because the way I said he could roll is mainly just to give the players the option if they're undecisive on how they want their character to act. It could be
Right.
helpful.
Right.
But-
So, okay.
I absolutely will believe Cyrus
there-
Smith, though. If Cyrus
Otherwise-
Smith says he's the being legit, so
There really isn't anything we could roll against him, like insight in Pathfinder 2.
Yeah, the closest.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's supposed to be like the whole impression system and stuff like that. It's weird.
Yeah, and I haven't
Not-
used any of that, at least in a hard sense.
I'm
Like-
on page 4 of GM Core. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So I can't even.
Like,
give
I've-
you-
I've got, it's like I've got notes on what everybody thinks about all of you, but really what you think about what these people are saying, is your own. If you're looking for, I can tell, without getting too much into it, what I can tell you is he honestly believes what he's saying. I can tell
Okay,
you that.
I think that's enough for me.
What we
yeah.
could do is, if you would like, while he believes it, our characters could roll on how much they would know how bad or good of an idea that would be, going
That's
forward.
a good one.
and that would probably
Okay.
be closer to society. To be like,
Yeah,
how
that's
his
fair.
ideals, how bad or good would they be moving forward as a country, kind of thing.
Can that be
So, yeah.
society or diplomacy though? Because diplomacy feels like it weighs the
What?
good from the bad.
The reason that Daniel is using society in that is because you're using your knowledge of the culture and the society surrounding you to make your informed decision.
I see.
So,
Okay.
If you want to roll for society, absolutely. Anybody that wants to is okay to here.
I'm
Because
gonna
he's
have
talking
roll
to
some
you,
math dice.
but everybody's in this room.
Woo!
Clicky clocky math rocks.
Damien's gonna know
Clicky-clacky.
what. Well, Damien will have his own opinion there.
Yeah.
Devlin knows everything. Fuck. Devlin, tell us everything.
Essentially, I guess as the GM, would this be ideally a good?
Is this a good idea?
I can give you context here, Devlin. You've been on, I would say, out of everybody here, except with maybe Oren, you have been on the street more than anybody.
Yeah.
You slept in a really shitty tavern until a couple of days ago. You've worked some truly horrendous jobs. You've walked through some incredibly dangerous parts of town. Whether or not the Codex can do these things, you for sure know this city cannot continue the way that it is for much longer. You're literally, every day you wander these streets, things get a little bit worse. And it started at the periphery first, but you can tell the way things are running right now, specifically with the Public Works group, there is no way those few people are going to be able to take care of a city this big for much longer.
Gotcha.
So either it gets better or it gets a whole hell of a lot worse really fast. And because you rolled a natural 20, I will let you ask me one question. What can I tell you What information are you wanting to know right now
Hmm.
involving this?
What information am I wanting?
Because I'm
wanna
gonna say-
know how
Go ahead.
how positive an effect the king coming back would be.
And I will give you this and link it to society in the fact of this natural 20 of yours allows you to have some unique insight into the way things work. You have never heard anybody ever say anything bad about the prince, the queen, or the king. So the king coming back in your mind, at the very least, the bare minimum, people finally have a leader they can look to again and say, I would follow that. If nothing else.
Gotcha.
The risks are what the risks always are with autocracies, right? One person at the head, whatever is in their hearts is the kind of leadership and the kind of kingdom that pops up around them. But you can see in this town, it was beautiful once. It's possible it could be again. Now, I'm sorry to pull us off of this, but I probably shouldn't have that door locked too much longer. You were here for something else as well?
Oh, well, I don't know about the rest of them, but for my work, and he holds out the moonstone, I believe that the offer you made would be very beneficial to me.
I'll hold up mine as well.
Ah, yes, yes. Okay, so you would like, let's see, if I remember right, that was the experimental package. Yes, I've had a couple of sales of those. Okay, so, setting the ground rules with this one again, you bring me the moonstone, and the item I create for you is, one second, cat. The item I create for you is good for any number of costume changes for an entire day. I believe the only thing I mentioned is every third day you're going to have to put this in the moonlight for an hour to recharge.
Alright.
But until that time, basically 72 hours of costume for indefinitely, really, as long as you recharge it.
That's really neat. Do I get involved in that too, or is this just an Orin thing?
If any of you have that moonstone, you are more than welcome to. For those, yeah, you're more than welcome.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Does it work for all of our moonstone, or just
Yes,
Orin specific? Okay.
all of yours.
Okay.
This is the deal I think I originally gave to Sylvester. I'm honestly surprised he hasn't come to turn it in yet. I figured if anyone, he would be the one that would use it the most.
Can I turn that in now?
Absolutely.
I would like to do that. Yes, thank you.
Yep. I'll hand him my moonstone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
4. Okay. He's got the 4 pieces of moonstone in front of him. Man, I will never get tired of looking at this. I'm sorry. I'm distracted. Ladies first. Miss Moongarden.
Oh, thanks, guy.
What article of clothing are you wanting imbued? It doesn't have to be anything of yours. I have plenty of things here.
Do you have any
What?
cloaks
A
that are
cloak.
itchy and very, very light, preferably?
Hmm.
And that have pockets.
And it needs pockets. Yeah,
Let's see
That's-
here. Okay.
that's an Amy request, not a Judy request.
All right. Let
You
me
know how
think
many
here.
dresses I have that have pockets, and I'm like, it has pockets, and I lose my shit.
I feel like, sorry, one very quick funny haha. Back when we opened this and we had the newspaper, there was a very small, what do they call it when it's like a local interest piece in the corner that's woman with pockets dazzles all.
Oh.
True.
I can just see it now. Lotus is looking at this paper going, oh my god, Juniper somehow manages to make everything about her.
Everything is just a story because she needed a filled space. Oh no, that's all it is. Because that's what I would
See.
do as a person. Like, I just have to fill space. I need 1,000 words. Okay, we're talking about pockets.
Let me see here. Okay, this is something that, well, I am a runesmith by trade, not a stylist. So, he turns, he presses a button on the desk. Sylvia, I have a custom order I need hot right now. It is not even but a moment before walking out of some nondescript corner of this room. And sorry, did you call? And you guys have met Sylvia before. The head stylist of this place, Sylvia de la Place.
I know her. She's lovely.
The Air
She makes the
Genasi,
prettiest dresses.
which I'm trying to remember. What is it Nephilim here in this setting?
Yes,
yeah.
both tieflings and Azamar are called.
Nephilim.
Oh, no. Air elemental /
Oh, those
thing.
are geniekin.
Yes.
Oriad is. I think I'm an Oriad.
Oriad?
Oriads are
which
Earth,
is-
aren't they?
Earth.
I
Yeah.
just,
Right.
I just want to follow up that I'm so excited to see Sylvia de la Place.
You'd say that.
Sylphs, I think, is what it is. Because Undine are water, Ifrit are fire, Talos are metal, and then there's one
Undine
for
is water. Yeah.
Then there's one for
Somewhere.
wood.
Somewhere in the world, the Fey Queen Titania fucking smiles down upon you.
Right. She's so fucking crazy.
Yeah. Sylph
but we-
or air.
She's crazy, but we like her. a lot.
Sylphs. So she'd be a sylph.
Sylph, that's right. But yeah, no. A sylph comes out of a nondescript corner, almost as if a breeze has swept through the room. And so you called? Ah, Sylvia. Sylvia, this Miss Moongarden here is
Hi,
requesting a custom cloak.
it's me.
Ah, a custom. I believe I saw you at the gala, yeah?
Maybe. Yeah, I had like a
We
whole
you discussed something about pockets.
I would love anything with pockets. Yes, please.
Okay, well, let me go. And she kind of almost just breezes through the room, looking. Cluck, 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 cluck. Ah, this here.
Preferably
And
like
she-
super light and airy as well.
She pulls out. This thing is the material is so thin it almost looks like paper. She goes, not to worry, strong, breathable. Most importantly, she turns it to the inside. Pockets, outside, hidden pockets, and more pockets in the back.
I love it. She's excited. Yes. Okay.
What color were you thinking?
Purple is pretty.
Purple. Lilac or midnight?
Midnight, please.
Midnight. Perfect. And at the snap of her fingers, a spellbook appears by her side, and this this cloak begins twirling by itself as it begins to slowly change color. Were you thinking gloss or matte?
That, please.
Matte. And it darkens to the perfect shade of midnight purple. Now, would you like the interior a different color than the exterior, or
Silver.
silver interior? Yes?
Yeah. Mhm.
One more time. The interior becomes this shimmering silver. And before you know it, there on the mannequin, right behind Acheron, is this cloak.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you. She's gonna put it on. She's gonna spin around. She's gonna go, you guys in his pockets. She's gonna put her hands in her pockets and she's gonna wave her hands with her pockets because that's what I do as a person. I put my hand in my pockets and I go, it's got pockets, and then I wave my hand.
If I could see that for just one moment.
I'm gonna give it off.
Oh, not a problem at all. Let me see here. Okay, I am going to put this. Let me think here. Not the nape, just right on the back here. He says as he reaches around to just the collar, and it's a hooded cloak. So just right at the base, where the shoulder blades are, right where they touch.
Mm-hmm.
He ends up waving his hands over it a couple of times, muttering something, holding this piece of moonstone. And you see it start to glow in his hand until it breaks apart into almost fine dust as it floats out of his hand and onto basically the nape of the cloak, coating itself in a fine, almost imperceptible rune. And there. Whew. Always a chance of failure with these things. Luckily not today.
Thank you so much. It's very nice.
Hands it to you. Now, all you need to do, the last thing we need to do, you need a word.
Oh shit. It has pockets. No, that's a phrase. Pockets.
And as you say pockets, visualize what you want to turn into.
Okay.
As simple or as complex as you want. Going simple, the spell will fill in the blanks.
Mm-hmm.
The regular limitations with this kind of thing apply.
Mm-hmm.
Same size, roughly. It can fill in some space, but the closer the better. You can be taller, shorter. You could be an elf. You could be something else, anything else, and dressed in whatever you desire.
Right. She's gonna put it on and go pockets, and she's gonna try and turn into fucking Uther.
Yes. Everybody standing before you with a twirl. This cloak basically disappears and is more or less, has coated the figure of Juniper. And standing before you, full in his royal regalia, is Uther. And as you laugh, out comes Uther's voice.
Oh no!
But in her is it like in her cadence?
Yes, it is.
So it's
in
this
her...
like.
So excited.
We've lost her to the giggles.
I'm so excited.
I'm so tall. I'm so tall, you guys.
I'm so tall.
I'm so tall, you guys.
I'm so tall, you guys.
Tall.
Look at
I'm
me.
so
Look
tall.
at me. Luther Ironbreaker.
Right.
Yes.
Turn and
Gonna
look at
start
Alex.
stomping.
Turn and look to Alex and go, you want me to marry your sister. Kind of weird.
I'm gonna do it. Oh shit! She's gonna stop over to him, be like, "Why do you want me to marry your sister?" Don't answer that. Right later.
Don't answer that right later.
Later. She's a dork.
I think it's been a success.
It's super.
Who's next?
successful. Wait, how long does this last?
Oh, it takes. Oh, that disguise?
Yeah.
Well, you can visualize your old self and say pockets and it'll disappear. Or if you wish to become someone else, say the magic word. Again,
Shut up.
Hold on. As long as you recharge it, set it in the moonlight for 3 days.
Oh, it's
You
3
mean
days.
every
okay.
3
Sorry,
days?
1 hour. Every 3 days, set it in the moonlight for 1 hour.
Okay, she's gonna go pockets one more time, and she's gonna maybe turn into Lotus.
You know Lotus well enough. It is the spitting image of Lotus.
Oh, she's gonna. Who would know? Did any of these people know Lotus?
They've
Do you guys
never
know
met
who
Lotus.
Lotus
You
is?
just look like a slightly different you.
Okay.
I
She's
think
gonna
you
go-
got the image wrong.
You look
You're not
shorter,
yourself.
actually. I was gonna say
Shorter.
you.
Yeah. I think
Lotus is what
shorter.
5'5"?
Something like that, and Junie is much taller. I think she's almost
5'11".
6 foot, so yeah,
Yeah.
she's tall.
Mhm.
So yeah, she gets shorter, and oh, please, maybe not. Are we coming back?
There you
Okay. Yeah. So just like shorter and go. Oh, I don't like it. I don't. I changed my mind. Ether, please.
Now, the interesting thing for you,
Mhm.
in this disguise, you don't feel any shorter.
Okay, that's good.
You still feel the exact same as you have. But to
Okay.
everyone on the outside, basically, they're looking at your head, which isn't here, it's like here, or however much shorter she is.
Got it. So they are looking. Okay, I see. Ugh, that's rough. That's a little rough. Okay. I'm gonna go back to Uther. How many times can I switch?
As many times as you want.
Shit! Okay, hold up. Then I want to be fucking trick shot. Yeah, so pockets, trick shot.
Now, the one thing I would caution you on,
Uh,
with the word pockets,
uh-huh.
just be careful in conversation to never accidentally use the word pockets while you're discussing in disguise.
Shit.
Fuck these choices we're in.
You know what's great is this dress I have has pockets. You just shift into like Uther, like, surprise.
No, I just like shift
It's-
into
it's-
the person I'm talking to because that's the person I have on my mind in the moment. Oh no!
It's
Fuck.
that SpongeBob thing where he drives or goes by those people who are going down the mountain, and all of a sudden one of them is like in the little boy costume with the lollipop. And I can explain.
Oh no! Wait, I'm the problem. It's me. I love it. Okay, I'll just be careful.
So, who is next?
I guess myself. I don't know.
All right, Mr. Cooper. What are we imbuing today?
Wait, what? Isn't it just getting a suit that changes?
You could do a suit. If you didn't want to do an entire suit like that, you could choose a single article of clothing.
Oh, like could it be?
I have done them on
An
masks, I
amulet?
have done them on feathers, I have done them on wristwatches, I have done them on gloves, I've even done them on boxers. Much as I'm
Cock ring.
loath to admit.
Thanks for that, by the
Did you just say a cock ring?
Jesus.
Holy
He
shit!
probably
dude.
has like. Actually, can he put it on like a ring?
Absolutely.
Of the
'Cause
cock
I-
variety.
Oh my god, no! Because he probably has. Just a
You're the
standard
reason
ring
we
that
have
he
all
wears.
these not safe for work things on our channel.
Wait,
Blame
it's
you.
me. I'm the problem.
Sorry, go ahead, Alex.
Yeah, he'd probably just be like, "Can I just get it as maybe just a T-shirt?"
I can do a
Just a
t-shirt.
standard
If you're
shirt.
looking for a ring, I can have.
Well, because he's thinking ahead, like, what if he gets mugged and
Stylist.
someone steals the ring?
Well, we can make it any kind of ring you so desire. Wooden, golden, silver, plain old. Let me think here. Stone, if you wanted.
If it becomes stone, I can change it. No, just get like a shirt. Doesn't matter.
Okay, so shirt. Sylvia, what are we looking for? Plain tee, like Mr. Akerans here, or are you thinking like a tunic, or
Yeah, we'll do a
boob
tunic.
window will cost extra.
Is that boob window? We'll keep it to the tunic.
tunic? Okay, she says, spinning a finger around her spell book, and tunic comes, just shoots out from somewhere in the store, putting itself right in front of her. Okay, this is white. What color would you like?
Oh, I gotta pick a color.
Oui.
Probably just like a light forest green thing.
Forest
Try to-
green.
A little brown,
okay.
something. I don't
Like a dark forest or closer to emerald?
know. Like dark forest, like a faded dark green.
Okay. You want weathering or pristine?
You're probably weathering because I'm gonna. Yeah, I gesture to my clothes. I don't wear pristine.
Oui. Zeppa. Zeppa! He keeps chewing on shit. I hate it. Go. Beef. Okay, I am back. And she makes the necessary changes. Becomes exactly the tunic you're looking for. Hands it off to Acheron, who deftly, in the same spot, basically at the nape of the neck, embosses his runestone, much the same, and hands it to you.
Yeah. I just go shirtless right there in front of everyone. Just put on the new tunic. I put on and then I put my vest over it like I normally would.
Everyone gets to see your rippling muscles.
You're so fancy.
So fancy.
Sure.
I was just excited.
Next.
I will point to Orin's hat. Let me guess, you'd be choosing that?
I was gonna get a suit so I could turn into other people, since people know who I am.
Well,
What's your
that's
name?
what it is.
Go ahead.
But we're talking about enchanting your hat so you can become other people instead.
Do we really want me to take off my hat in here?
If you
Giving
want
everyone
to
a
use-
long look.
If you would like to use that hat, I can absolutely do it from here.
Yeah, we don't want me to take it off. Trust me.
I can make do. As he picks up the moonstone, he says, "Are you ready?"
Yeah.
Muttering enchantments, as he's waving his hand, the moonstone comes powderized out of his fist, coats itself right along the brim on the front of the hat. I'm assuming you don't take it off often, which means if you sleep in front of a windowsill, you should get your hour of moonlight. And I'm sorry, Mr. Cooper, we forgot to pick a word, an action phrase for yours.
Flame on. No. You get it. No. Shit. I'm proud of you, son. No. Something he wouldn't
A
normally
single
use.
word. Much like a genie and his magic word, you must pick yours.
Shit.
It doesn't even have to be a real
himself.
word. Sometimes a made-up one is safest.
GABA.
Is that what you choose?
Yeah, sure, GABA.
And you say it?
Gabagoo.
You say
Hey.
it, and what do you turn into, Alex?
Oh. It's he also changes it to Uther.
These are all so cheap.
Yo! I'm Uther.
I'm gonna marry my sister. I mean, your sister. I mean, Alex's sister. Wait, with that voice, is Uther just Hulk Hogan? You don't understand,
Oh
brother.
no.
I fought 400 days out of the year.
So the problem with that is Uther believes in rights for women and everything
And
else.
meanwhile, listen,
Unlike Hulk
rights
Hogan.
rights for women don't work for me, brother.
Unlike real Hulk Hogan,
Neither do wrestling unions, brother. I'm gonna go behind everyone and stab them in the back and work with Vince
Yeah.
McMahon.
no. Uther does not endorse a particular Republican candidate for anything except time in federal prison. But
Brother.
so that being said,
Political
Looks
take
and-
done.
now, Mr. Wieldgrasp, what is yours?
It has to be a singular word.
Plethora. Sorry. Yes, a singular word.
It has to be something that... made up word. Papaya.
Papaya is a real word, but I believe we can do that.
You didn't let me have two, or else it would be 6 papayas.
Single word. So, papaya. Say it again.
Papaya.
What do you turn into?
Uther.
There's a puff
Uther.
of smoke, or whatever happens is there's the shifting. Standing before everyone is this haggard-looking, wispy-bearded lady dwarf who looks around and is like,
no.
Hey, this'll do. I can make this work.
You know, I never expected to have Donna in my shop.
Oh, is this what she looks like? I just turned into some random person I saw and passed out in the gutter once. How do I turn it off? How do I turn it off?
Papayas.
Papaya.
ew, I feel like I need to shower.
She does do that to people, yes.
Somewhere
No.
in the streets, she goes, no wait, wrong sniffing sound. Her sniffs are,
Someone's pretending to be me.
God. So, one last person. We're gonna look at Damien Darren Devlin.
He's gonna hold up his wrist with the prince's bracelet on it. Can you make a match to this?
I most certainly can. You don't want it on the genuine article?
No.
Okay.
It's special.
Could I see it for a moment?
I'll hand it to her.
Let me see here. Sylvia, I believe we are done for the day. Well, if you are needing me again, you know where to find me.
I love you, Sylvia de la Pleu.
Dilepli.
De la Pleu.
As she breezes on out. Okay. Well, let's see here. As he... This time, he doesn't go for a spell or anything like that. He's actually reaching into drawers underneath his little island as he starts pulling out all sorts of things. Strings, beads, all of that. And with great precision, just starts matching. It takes 2, 3, maybe 4 minutes before he's got darn near a replica of this thing. He's even taken the liberty of misshapening some of these beads to match the colored glass on the bracelet. Is this to your liking?
Yes, thank you.
Good. As he goes ahead and puts his rune on it, hands it to you, and your action word.
I'll look him in the eyes and say, transmute, and turn into Jack from the meeting. Since we're alone again, I wanted to ask you where this fellow is, and I point to my face.
You know, I haven't seen him since they put a bounty on his head. But I will say this. He's a high roller. After all, he's one of the 3 people in this city, other than you 4, that have the same rune.
Well, he could be anyone.
Very hard to find him if we need to.
That's true. You know, now that you bring him up, you can shift into, well, let's just say general disguises. People that don't necessarily exist. Jack is one of those, I'm fairly certain. He's not... Well, I don't think Jack is anybody that anyone has met before.
I just realized my head slowly turns to Juniper, and I start smiling, and I say Gaba, and turn into who are you trying to interview?
Oh, there's
Tiger
Tiger
Shark?
Lady.
Tiger Shark.
I was going to say
Shark.
Tiger Lily. We're not in Japan. It's Japan.
Right, I was actually thinking of like Tiger
Peter
Lily. I don't know
Pan.
if it's-
Wow.
That's what it is. Yeah, Peter Pan. Yeah, I keep getting it confused.
Not
I'm like, it's not
Japan,
the same
Peter
one.
Pan.
Right.
Sorry.
That's funny.
Continue.
That's good shit. Do you turn into Tiger Shark?
Yeah,
Or
I
just
turned
like-
into a Tiger Shark. Like,
Have you seen
You're an
seen Tiger
asshole.
Shark before, Alex? Yes, you have.
I saw them.
Yeah,
When did I-
you've had a
yeah.
conversation with them once.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, that would be another person in the city who has come to me for a rune.
Yo, do you know
Shit.
where they are by chance right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Why, do you think I've put a tracking device on these runes?
No, but that's a great question, and now I'm concerned. No, it was more like, have they like maybe given you an idea of where they're going to be today? Have you seen them recently? I work for the Evening Whispers, and I was really hoping to get an interview with them, based on like there's a bounty out for them, and I want to get their side of the story, but I'm also not trying to like get the bounty. I would like to be a trusted source.
Well, if I understand it correctly, she was in defiance of the bounty last night. And her and... Oh, who's the other one? Trickshot?
Yeah.
Was also... They were both in Memorial Park last night. Seems like
Okay,
that's
so-
their hunting grounds. I don't
Got
know
it.
where she is right now. But if I were going to bed anywhere, I would keep an eye out inside Memorial Park.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Is there anything else I can do for you? Any of you?
Transmute. He goes back to looking normal.
Oh yeah,
Well,
Gaba.
That would be it for me.
Pockets! So she turns into fucking. Was I already Lotus, or did I eventually go back to
You,
Uther?
you were
You were
Lotus.
Lotus.
Oh, was I Lotus? I'm gonna pockets and be back to Junie. It's so dumb.
Yeah, everybody sees her grow to that height, and you've already discovered the limitations with smaller figures. The illusion magic can't cram you physically into it, so it has to make some sacrifices. Which is why I recommend not trying anything too much shorter than yourself. It'll do it. It just won't do it well. Last thing you need is to be pretending to be a goblin in a bar when a fight breaks out, and all of a sudden you've been hit in the nuts because someone decided to kick a goblin in the head.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Yes, well, if that's all, he says, waving a hand. The door unlocks and opens. Thank you for your business today. I hope to see all of you again soon. And I think we're going to leave it off there for tonight. So let's go ahead and get some sign-offs. Let's start with someone who hasn't been here in a minute. Go ahead, Juniper.
Shit. Hi. I'm Avian, and tonight I played Juniper Moon Garden, Junie to her friends, but you can call her Juniper until you're friends, and then it's whatever. Let's see here. I'm very excited about my Cloak with Pockets. It's very cool. This is the only game that I'm really in right now. That's not true. I'm also in a different game on another channel that we're hoping to finish at some point. I don't know when. Life has gotten in the way of that. But regardless, this is the end all be all game that I'm in right now. And maybe Cyrus Smith will teach me how to GM Pathfinder at some point when I remember to ask about that, because holy shit, there's a lot. Sorry. By the way, I'd love to ask you sometime about GMing Pathfinder. Yeah. Other than that, I'm just working. I make stickers. If you want custom stickers, you can hit me up. I have an Etsy shop. It's Hype Graphics, or you can visit my website. It's hypegraphics.shop, and that's me.
Alrighty. And next, let's go ahead and go to, I guess Alex will do. You know, that other guy who hasn't been here in a minute.
Yeah, I've been in Europe. It's great. Hi, everyone. It's your boy, Sesame Nasty 699999. Yeah, you can also find me as Prinny Prince on Twitch, but I don't stream really. So, yeah. This is the only game I'm in right now, but it's hella fun. I'm so excited to be back. I cannot wait. Oh my god. This is the one thing I literally thought about joining 1 a.m. in the morning from wherever I was at the time. I was like, I can't sleep, and they're online now. I could just hop in, but I don't have access to anything but my phone. But no. So yeah, that is everything right now, but I can't wait for next week now.
Alrighty. Next, let's go to Oren.
Hi ho, friendolos. My name is Ron, otherwise known as Nightheart. Got me here today playing Arin, the investigator, schmestigator, who is now going to need a long, hot shower to wipe off the shame of being Donna for a brief moment. Fortunately, this is all I am in currently, but you know what? You should be here anyway and watching us and laughing and smiling. And maybe, just maybe, having a good time.
Last but certainly not least, go ahead, Devlin.
I'm the Computer King, the supervillain of streaming, and yes, I was playing Damien Davern Devlin, whose idea got shut down by, apparently, an age lock. You can also find me on YouTube. Just go to youtube.com/computerking, just one word. And you can find my music there. I just dropped today a song called Man of Action, Lady Assassin, which I wanted to make sound like a spy movie theme song. So that's all I'm doing right now. Back to you, GM.
Alrighty. And, oh, by the way, just remember, characters aren't right all the time about everything. Sometimes they're not even lying. I mean, they're lying, they just don't know it. So, welcome, everybody, back for another episode. Thank you for joining us. Like I said, I'm Sarah Smith, and I was running this today. Let's go ahead and get out of here on pockets. Hold on. Let me go. Let me go get the thing ready so we can get out of here. Alrighty. Ready? One. Pockets.
Pockets!
Pockets.